Hello there, you guys. Welcome on in. How's everyone doing today? Hello.
Hi, hello everyone. Hi, Stream Elements. Hello there, Stream Elements.
Hi, Stream Elements again, repeatedly. We love Stream Elements. It's trying its best, you know?
Yes, it really does. Oh my god, that laboratory mode.
It's so cute.
Holy heck. So freaking cute. I love it. Oh my goodness.
We don't get hellos. I mean, we said hello to you guys technically first. Stream Elements is covering the hellos.
Hello, Andrew. There you go. You got an L.
Well, now we have to say hi to everyone, though. Just absolutely everyone. Oh, goodness.
Hi, everyone. I thought something else was coming. Oh god.
Oh dear. We're off to a good start already. I hope you guys are all having a good time. Welcome back to the Comfy Couch Chat podcast. Main topic for today, we're gonna be kind of going over content creation, the ins and outs of that, mental health stuff when it comes to that, all the stuff going on Twitch recently, which is super, you know, hot topic at the moment, obviously. Yeah. Andrew, what typo did you make? I'm a bit scared to ask. Also, how dare you make a typo? How utterly dare you? Wait. Oh no!
Oh boy.
Oh goodness.
Oh. Heck.
New name.
New name.
New name for when everything just kind of goes badly and it's just that's gonna be the name of it.
Yeah. Or like when we're gonna have multiple couches and hats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could do that.
Yeah. Oh.
I also want to apologize ahead of time. I can already feel it's going to be an issue. I have a wisdom tooth coming in, and it's very painful right now.
Oh no!
So fair warning, I'm a little bit more quiet than I usually am. That's why.
It's okay. I'm gonna do the job. I don't know. I'm gonna crack a beer. Oh, I could have done that actually.
You could have. We still could. Putting it out there. Get those things removed, girl, please. Listen, alright? Dental insurance is pricey.
Yes, it is.
It is.
We
pricey.
live in a beautiful country, but apparently
dental health is not
eyes and dental is not
mandatory.
Yeah, apparently.
You can go blind and have no teeth to chew on things and they still don't care. So
we're like, people keep saying that like British have like the worst dentition ever. I don't know, it's like a bunch of memes about that, but like I firmly believe that, like, you know, we're probably even worse because we have healthcare, it's not even included. And it's crazy.
Anyone who says that hasn't seen my mouth. I haven't seen my mouth. Yeah,
I've been to the dentist really recently. And like I told you about like the scam that they did to me, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so I have a teeth that is like basically degrading itself. So I have like a hole in this teeth, but like there's like no nerve or whatever.
Yeah.
So like I don't feel anything.
Which
and when
you're super
it
lucky.
first yeah, and when it first started, like I noticed that, like, you know, there was like I already have a hole in my mouth. Yeah. I know where all my holes are. In my mouth.
I'm glad. You know what? I'm proud of you, girl. I'm good. That's good.
Not this new hole.
Someone clip that, please. Oh dear. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Either way, I know it's something new, so I went to the dentist and they did like a bunch of scans and stuff. And then they were like, "Oh, do you want to take an appointment to, you know, do your annual washing. And I'm like, yeah. I haven't been to the dentist since I started college because it's super pricey.
Yeah.
Hello, my Sunny.
Sunny. Baby girl, oh, little lady. Okay, I love how suddenly, anytime there's a cat that comes in, the entire thing gets derailed, and it's just like, oh, baby.
Yeah, and we're just talking like, you know, crazy ladies and stuff. But either way, so I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. And I get in my appointment, and then they start to do like a bunch of stuff they never told me about, and I'm like, okay, I just wanted to get my teeth clean, and I'm like, I don't, like, I'm on a budget, and they're like, yeah, don't worry, it's fine, it's included in the price. It was supposed to be $80, so like, we're not really all that. I'm like, no, we're not, that's included, but you know, whatever, maybe they were like super nice.
Yeah,
dentists are not super nice.
Oh,
and they start doing scans, and I'm like, no, I don't want scans because we did them last week. And they're like, oh, no, but it said that you wanted scans. And I'm like, no, I think there's a mistake because I did the scans last week. And they're like, yeah, but it's not the same type of scan. I'm like, okay, whatever. So they do me scans, and then after like they're done cleaning and stuff, the dentist comes in, and they are basically telling me the same thing they told me last week. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And they're like, what do you mean you know? I'm like, I came in last week and we did the same thing. I just wanted to get my teeth brushed today. And like, oh, okay, well then. And then when I go over to pay, $300 fucking dollars.
Oh god.
I don't have insurance because I am self-employed.
Yep.
And they're like, just have to pay it. So I leave them a bad review on Google Pay, on the Google app, and the person that owns the place called me back and was like, yeah, can you tell me why you gave us a 1-star? I'm like, I don't know. Like, you do me the same thing twice a week, twice in the month, and for the first time I get charged like $150 because it was scans, and the other time I get charged $300 when we told me that it was $80.
Yeah. It's like added
like,
charges, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And they're like, why are you saying this? I'm like, I have a hole?
Oh dear.
You know what, I explained him the situation about the whole thing, and he was like, you know what, come back, I'm gonna give you a refund. So he refunded me. And that's the end of my dentist story, and I'm never going back there again.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And I'm just gonna wait until like Tony's job is gonna be like on the insurance of his jobs.
Yeah.
Yearly, so I can go back to the dentist again, because there's no way. Oh my god. My girl is in the cart. Do you want to see my girl in the cart?
Yes, always. Wait for her. Oh, there she is. There's our little lady. Oh my goodness, she's so small.
She loves cart rides. She's here for it. I can like spin the cart and she'll stay here. She loves
is
it.
So cute. She's like, this is my spot.
Yeah.
This is where
like,
I wanna
oh my
be.
belligerent. Beep beep beep. I'm licking. Licky.
But yeah, no, that's a tangent, but that was also kind of another thing about being a content creator. You know, you don't get insurance and stuff like that like maybe a lot of, not all, but a lot of jobs will offer you. And that's another huge thing to consider, so.
Well, you can actually get insurance, like private insurance and stuff, that like you pay and everything, but it's kind of weird because everything is like public in here, and like we have free healthcare and stuff. I actually tried to get private insurance.
Yeah.
And the thing is that because as a self-employed, I don't make enough money. And I already have like diagnosis about a bunch of things like depression, autism, whatever stuff. They're like, nah. So even if I wanted private insurance, if I want to like throw the money at them, they won't even take me because I already have like all those diagnoses.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Andrew's asking,
are you guys seeing her little toe beans?
Her little mini toe bean, she's cleaning.
Yeah, she's cleaning. She's taking a little bath.
And
she's not she's not like, what is the word? She's not licking her thing, so
that's always good.
So it's perfect. We're gonna leave her on frame until she
look at that leg.
She's super flexible.
That leg.
Yeah.
Andrew's asking where my Tinkle My Bottle shirt is. It's in my drawer. Yeah! I didn't realize we were gonna wear it today. We need to organize this.
But you said the other podcast that you should wear one piece of my merch, and I will wear that piece of your merch.
I did, and I did my laundry this week, and I was folding your shirt, and I was looking at it, I'm like, I should remember that. I don't know if I can.
Go change!
Can I go change, like, right now?
Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna get my beer at the same time.
You know what? Heck yeah, we can use our BRB screen for the first time.
Let's go! Let's go!
Alright, BRB.
Beer time!
To, like, a minute, and we'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, BRB.
We are changed. We are ready. I am in official Rosie merch. Yay! It is like one of my favorite shirts, so I don't usually wear these on stream, so
I also texted Tony because this gosh darn of a husband drank all the beer.
I was sure
such a disappointment. Yeah. So I just texted him being like, can you get some beer while you come back from work? Aww. I don't know if he's gonna come back in time for the end of the podcast, but at least tonight. Maybe we can party because it's a Friday!
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
And your girl's on break for like the next 3 days.
Yes.
That's a break for me.
Mm-hmm.
It is 4:20 EST.
4:20 plays it!
Heck yeah. Except because actually, I don't think Twitch has strict rules against that anymore. I think they're kind of just like whatever, as far as I know.
As far as I know, it's like, unless it's like legal where you are.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. True.
And if it's not that, well, I'm screwed because the amount of time we talk about weed and like drugs on my stream.
Oh, absolutely.
Like not in a way of like, oh my god, guys, this stuff, holy shit. But more like discussion about that, you know?
Exactly, and I think that that's totally a thing, like a totally fair subject to get into.
Mm-hmm. So exactly. So I want to get tipsy too. I want to get tipsy, but I can't. I have no products.
I'm just bear with. I'm gonna be like messing with my lighting and my camera a bit because this is a bit of a situation.
Yeah, it's so funny because here it's like so dark already.
Oh, really? It's really, really nice here. It's been a gorgeous day. which is really nice.
amazing.
Mike and I went out grocery shopping. It was like just really nice. Yeah. Okay.
Are you gonna cook some stuff this weekend?
Yeah, we're gonna make meatloaf because he really wanted some. We're gonna make like a barbecue chicken sort of deal.
Yum. Not the meatloaf though.
The meatloaf is gonna have cheese in it, like he.
Meatloaf with cheese?
I've never tried it before, but I found a recipe and I'm like, I love cheese. So we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna see. I might not like it.
If you do like it, please send me the recipe.
Oh, will do.
Because Tony likes meatloaf, but I just can't.
You just don't really.
I just can't. Like,
Yeah.
hate me all ever you want, but meatloaf is just like ground meat put in a fucking pot and you had ketchup on it and you call it a day. There's
Yeah,
like
so
no
flavor
like
to it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, when
And,
I
like,
make meatloaf, it has like a lot of like oniony and garlicky flavors. Like it's not just a slab of ground beef, essentially, with ketchup on it. Because I don't like that. I also make mine. Usually, I prefer it with spicy ketchup, which is something we forgot to buy, so we'll have to do that.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so it's more flavorful because I don't like plain meatloaf either because I don't like the taste of just beef at all.
No, me
That's why I
neither.
don't eat like steaks or anything like that. I just So
Yeah, exactly. So, oh shit. I read Random's comment and that distracted me. You're gonna cook meatloaf? Well, it's gonna get out of here like a bat out of hell.
oh god. Oh, random.
That's either a mistake or a
Mistake.
Yo, all day during my stream, people were hitting me with fucking puns, and like, I swear my head still hurt.
Oh, they're
Because-
just continuing it today or into this then, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We also nickname a Pachirisu these nuts
I had water in my mouth.
because it's a squirrel.
Oh, these nuts though.
Yeah, so
If you find-
I had my share amount of these nuts joke and puns and stuff.
Oh, what's the I forget the generation, so forgive me. Oh god, sorry. Is there a
Sure.
baby Lickitung Pokemon in that generation? Is there?
There's never been a baby Lickitung, and I'm scared
What's
of
that
the
little
single
pink
tongue.
one?
You have baby Chansey, which is Happiny.
Why am I picturing this so clear? Is it from a different game?
It's because you're thinking of the leaks, I think.
Maybe.
I
was
think
gonna
you're
say if
thinking
you
of the
come
leaks.
across like a Lickitung like Pokemon, you can name it Ligma, and then you have like these nuts. So I should have been a part of this stream. I was just doing other stuff. But
You
I
should be always part of my streams.
Oh, always. I always want to be there.
Disney also has the move Charm, and it used to have the move Bite. So Bite is a move where it stores up energy and then it unleashes.
All right.
Are you proud of me?
Oh, Licky. That's maybe what I was thinking of.
Yeah, it's the bigger evolution.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I was thinking it was smaller. I've never used
Oh
a
my God.
Lickitung before. It's a weird Pokemon. I avoid it.
Yeah. And now I cannot get the thought of like having a baby Lickitung. Like I don't want to even like conceive it, but I see it. And I see some
It's a
kind of
cursed
like
image.
there was like, do you remember one of the leak was like the evolution of Ditto? And it was
Yes.
just like a blob with like open mouth and teeth.
Yeah.
For some reason, I pictured a baby Lickitung like that.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. Controversial Pokemon take. Ditto is like the best, and you can't get better than perfection. Ditto is like, I want all the Ditto Pokemon. If there are Ditto plushies out there, that Ditto beanbag, I want all of it. Putting it out there.
He's not as capable of learning Flash. Oh my god.
Oh.
Goodness. When I shared that picture of Ditto beanbag, That tells you much about my community, by the way. A bunch of horny people. They were like, why does it look like a fleshlight?
Oh,
and God. I cannot unsee it.
And then you shared it with me, and then I'm like, why? Don't show that to me. Here for it.
You need to see the same thing now. You're my best friend.
Yeah.
We need to tell everything about each other. When we pooping, when we peeing. Whenever we see that ditto is a fleshlight.
Just, everyday things. Everyday things.
Exactly. Horny poo advice.
But yeah, maybe segue into our topic. Oh
yeah, we have a topic.
We do have a topic for once in our lives. What was I gonna say? When it comes to your community, how you kind of just described your community, but like, how would you describe it? How what are the vibes you want out of it? How do you enjoy it? Stuff like that. Like, how would you describe your community?
It's very. Can I share the history of my community?
Yeah,
because I feel like I was known for being this person, like super chill, like very reserved. Like most of the time when I would do art stream, I wouldn't talk because I would be working, and then we would be talking about like. I cannot having those serious conversation, Because for me, it's important that, like, we are inclusive and we talk about stuff that is some kind of taboo. Because as a person who cannot understand sarcasm and, like, social stuff, for me, there's no taboo at all. Yeah. Like, we can talk about whatever. But then... with my mods, we finally had a Jackbox stream. And since this Jackbox stream, I feel like people saw I don't want to say my real personality, but like who I am with my friends. Who I am with my mods, exactly. Which is this chaotic person who makes like super dirty jokes and like whatever, me.
Yeah.
And since that stream, I feel like people saw who I am. And they were like, yo, she's intense. And then we started the whole small versus big spoon. We started chaos. We have so many freaking inside jokes. And at this point, I feel like, and I think this is true, but like at some point, your community is like a little bit of a reflection of who you are.
Yes.
And once you open to those people, they can become a little bit part of you,
Yep.
So,
absolutely.
Bobo, yeah, there we go. Mr. People Ding Dong, all that kind of stuff. So, I would say my community is... we look... rude. I think we can... Nibna Optics, there we go. I think I can describe myself as... a direct and a rude person, but I just like speaking my mind of. And in my chat, everyone speaks their mind. There is no judging at all, and we laugh for like 5 hours straight. Like everyone makes me laugh so freaking much. Everyone is allowed to be themselves, but from time to time, we really do have some serious conversation. It can be like political, it can be controversial, it can be about mental health, sexuality, and all that kind of stuff. So I would say we are a very open-minded and welcoming community, but also very chaotic.
Yes.
Who also likes a little bit of dark humor from here and there. We're adults that love to giggle about middle school humor, yes. Especially since I activated sound bits on my channel.
Yes.
And now the thing that makes me laugh the most is when someone cheers for a fart and someone screaming dicks.
They're so good, honestly. They're really fun to watch.
Yes. Oh god. Jeff and the fucking sound alert. I mean, everyone with the fucking sound alert. It's magical. It's just, it's so freaking funny. And sometimes you guys like time them so well to the point that like it scares me. I would never say that in my life, but like I never thought I would be scared from someone screaming dicks. But it happened, you know, and it's funny. So
I love it. It's great, honestly, to see it. It's like a breath of fresh air almost.
I really want people to feel comfortable around me because, you know, I have so much trouble to just be comfortable in like social situations a lot of the time, and I feel like this is where I can truly be myself.
Yes. Yeah.
And you know, there's this term in the autism community that is called masking, which is basically you put a mask on to like try to fit those social construct because you don't necessarily understand, or like you refrain yourself of like saying some stuff because you don't, you know that you cannot say this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know. And I feel like slowly but surely, when I'm streaming, my mask is off. And we all know I have no filter. And sometimes I have to stop myself from talking because I'm like, I cannot say this kind of shit because that's offensive. Even though I know if I say it, chat will know that it's just like a joke for me. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's nice that you're on the same wavelength as well with your chat, but I feel like after a certain amount of time you're going to have that same wavelength. It just takes some time to build.
Exactly. What about you? How would you define the community, the SPS community?
So I think I'm kind of in the same boat as you, but I approach it very differently. So like, I always felt very outcast IRL. I never really felt like I was quite on the same wavelength as a lot of other people, especially in social situations. I'm just super shy, but I always wanted to connect with people and share common interests. And at the same time, I'm also overwhelmed 24/7 by everything. Everything is anxiety inducing, but especially real world things. So I found my escapism in video games and content creation, and I wanted to provide a place that people can come in and forget about whatever bad is happening. I think every now and then it's good to talk about it, it's good to address it, but I wanted a place where people could come in regardless of race, gender identity, LGBT, like whatever, religion, anything, as long as you're nice to other people. Everyone can come in and just chill and hang out and play games and like have like an hour or 5 hours or however long away from the obligations of the world, because the world is scary. So like, I kind of keep things family friendly for the most part for that reason. I feel like I tend to revert back to a more childish state when I'm playing games, and I'm very happy, and that's where I'm most comfy. I'm a huge person for like nostalgia, so nostalgia makes me really comfy. But every now and then, you know, more recently, we've been branching off into more mature games and having fun with that, and it's nice, kind of like what you were saying, to like actually show maybe a bit more of me, who I am off stream and away from the internet, because for the most part I've always been very squeaky clean, so it's been a lot of fun. I really like my community a lot. I'm just a shy bead. Even though they're all here to hang out, I'm just like, oh god, they probably don't want to hang out with me. So
yeah, I totally get you on that, because I feel like before a long time I wasn't allowing to be myself, and it turned out to be like super like relieving to be able like to, you know, just like let it go. And I feel like it's part of the reason why, as much as I try to be family friendly, I just can't, because, you know, I'm every single day I'm holding myself all the time, and I need a place to just like blow out, you know? So I try to be family friendly, and I know I can, because, you know, my older job used to be with kids, so, you know, I can handle myself from like not swearing and stuff, but I cannot do it for like 5 hours long. for example, because especially if I want to connect on a personal level with people, I want people to relate to me. I just can't, you know?
Yeah.
And in real life, I have a Sarah mouth. I mean, I'm Quebecois, so we all freaking have Sarah mouths. We always swearing. Our whole culture depends on swearing, so, you know, it's part of me at this point. So I totally get where you're from, because if you would talk to me off stream, I'm generally, like, very, very shy around people.
Yeah.
But around my friends, the person you see on stream, that is more like how I look like when I'm with my closest friends, if that makes sense. And you already know my opinion about that, but I'm really looking for those more mature stream, because I know you, and like on a more personal level, I mean.
Yeah.
So like seeing this side of you to like this part of the world, I'm just like so proud of you, because I know how shy you are. So like the fact that you're allowing to be yourself, like I'm just like really, really proud of you.
Yeah.
And I feel like people can see that, because so many people came for your Final Fantasy VII's playthrough.
My favorite.
Your favorite.
My absolute favorite.
Exactly. And like, even if people didn't know what the fuck was happening, what was the story, even if you did like, you know, a little summarize of what happened, they didn't care. They just wanted to see not family friendly Crystal.
Yeah.
Because in the end of the day, that's how you are upstream. And I feel like that's kind of like what is special for me for content creation, if we can go back to the topic in a way. Like, I like content creation, I like making content, I like making videos of myself, because it's like I'm allowing to be myself in front of a camera without having eyes that judges me.
Yes.
You know? It's kind of like part of the fun of the job, if that makes sense. If I would see everyone in this chat in real life,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, I'd panic.
No. I would panic. I would need like to get like, you know, some kind of like lighting situation, so like the lights are only on me and not on the public, so I don't see the public. Maybe like people on the front row, and that's it, you know?
Yeah. Jeff is just asking here, do you feel more comfortable, or do you feel more yourself in this channel than in your own channel? That's an interesting question. Like, yes and no. I feel like I can talk a bit more freely here, and it's more of a focus on talking, whereas when I'm streaming, it's not so much about me. I'm there and I'm talking and I'll share like stories or whatever, but it's more, I try to focus on the gameplay. Whereas here, we're just having a conversation. It's a little bit more into my own mindset, and also we're not family friendly in here, so I can swear if I feel like it. I'm so conditioned to not swear on stream that I don't tend to. It's just how I've kind of done it, so.
Okay, say it. Say fuck.
Fuck.
Say boobs.
Boobs? No, bobos though.
Bobos.
Only way to say it. Like there is no other.
She said. She said fuck. Clip it.
Clip it. Use it as an alert. And then Andrew's asking, have you ever had the thought of not being family friendly? No. Weirdly enough, I'm very comfortable in that, almost. I'm very, like, it's not a stress or a hassle for me to be not family friendly. There's very few streams where I've been like, crap, like, you know, I wanted to swear, I wanted to say something. Very, very few. Usually it was something that was really frustrating me. But no, yeah, I see this as my work, this is my job, this is my career. But at the same time, I think I'm so conditioned to like not say that kind of stuff at work. Even if I don't look at this as a normal job, this is my fun at the same time. It's like in the back of my mind, like, you know, you don't swear on stream. So, yeah.
At this point, do you see like, you know, that swearing part of like professionalism, or?
Kind of. I would never look down like on you, for example, for swearing on stream. I have so much respect for people who are just fully, you know, out there on stream. But I think it also goes back to just me being shy, me wanting to put forward this really, like, the best face I have. And that's kind of, I think, tied into that a little bit. I've always been taught that, like, you know, you're not swearing, you're professional, you're, yeah.
Yeah, I totally get it. Because I have, like, this... I am a little bit afraid that, like, people don't take me seriously because, you know, because I'm kind of, like, you know, more myself, more, like, woohoo on stream. And, like, I swear and stuff. Like, it's part of, like, my fear as a content creator that people don't take me seriously because I'm just trying to be myself, you know? And I have a feeling like I was able to go out of that mold with, like, all my hard commissions.
Yeah.
I feel like one of the biggest compliments that I have when people are commissioning me for emotes or for just art piece in general or even, like, graphic is that I am very professional. Like, you know, the thing is that because the concept of my stream is, like, hanging out with my friends and, like, being myself, it doesn't mean that I'm less professional, if that makes sense.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I'm glad that people, like, agrees with me on that sense. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, what if Pokemon? I'm never becoming a Pokemon event sitter because I swear. Or stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Where it's really funny that you mention it because I have the exact same fear, but it's flipped. I think that people don't take me seriously because I don't come across as mature. I don't swear, I don't talk about certain topics. So, do they see me as, like, a proper adult? Which is really weird to think about, because in any other profession, it'd be like, yeah, you don't swear. Well, I mean, my last job, there was a lot of swearing in the office, but...
What is a proper adult? Please explain.
I don't know. I'm faking it until I make it, and I don't think I've made it, so... I don't think anyone knows how to adult. I think we're all just blundering through life and hoping for the best. Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think there's always that thing in the back of my mind, like, am I, like, you know, do people think I'm childish or not an adult or whatever, so.
Jeff made a good point. Plus, filthy people can enjoy a family-friendly stream, but family-friendly cannot enjoy a filthy stream.
Yes.
I feel like that's a good point, too. But also, some people, like Crystal said, they can be a little bit thrown off by the fact that, oh, she's family-friendly. Like, I cannot be myself. I cannot talk about certain subjects and stuff like that. Yeah.
I think the only time I've ever considered going... Control over channel shenanigans. What was I on about?
Sorry, that really distracted.
It's all good.
I like this way that you see me.
I think the only time I've ever considered not being family friendly is I do realize that being family friendly invites in a lot of younger people, and there are people who definitely should not be on Twitch. You have to be 13 or older, and you can always tell. You can definitely always tell. And even then,
if you're 13 and older, sometimes people should not be on Twitch.
Some people age and mature very differently. And part of me has been like, you know, what would my community be like if it was 18 plus? I'd feel bad at this point because I know I have a lot of people who are like 16 maybe, give or take, you know, mid-high school, who I'd be alienating if I was to go fully family or fully not family friendly, I guess. But
no, I completely get that.
And if we're kind of going by example here, maybe one of the mods can give her a shout out, but I think Nisha Crossing used to be family friendly, and then I think I remember her transitioning into, like, she'd have certain non-family friendly days, and then eventually she just went full non-family friendly, and I think she's a lot happier for it, at least from what I've seen. She is fantastic, by the way. If you haven't seen her, she's very just awesome. I admire her work a lot. I'm a shy bean though, so I'm never really like talking in there, but yeah,
no, I feel like I get why people prefer to be family friendly, and I feel like it's totally fair, but in the back of my mind, I just, as a mod on your channel,
there's a lot of extra work that goes into it.
I feel like all the mods can agree with me. I would have banned so many people that I just cannot send because and I feel bad because I didn't used to have a matcher filter on. Yeah. I did it pretty recently when I kind of noticed that, like, oh, you know, I have a vibe that I really don't have lower than 18 years old people in my chat. Yeah. Like, I have a plenty of parents in my chat who are regulars and stuff like that, so I made the switch really, really recently. But before, I knew that I had some people who were younger than 18. Mm-hmm. And when I was, you know, a teenager, sorry, my card.
Oh, no worries. It's all good.
Here we go. When I was a little immature Roszipou, I was still very mature, you know. Mm-hmm. I have a feeling like there is some mature teenagers, yep. Right? But also, in the back of my mind, I keep thinking, you know, if they're smart about it, it's not gonna show at all. And I'll never know their age, and that's totally fine. Yep. So that's what I figured. And I don't know. I would have banned so many people. We've been having a lot of trouble when you are doing, like, the MAA. People trying to impersonate me, other mods, and, like, for me, it's, like, the most fucking childish thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, and we talk about this, like, I cannot lie. I don't like lying. And when people think I'm lying, I just cannot help myself. Like, I became so fucking pissed. Mm-hmm. Part of the reason why I cannot play Among Us, because yes. When I'm not the killer and I am being accused of being the killer, I'm just like, no, it's not me. Tabarnak!
How dare you?
How dare you? I get so frustrated, and that is the thing that triggers me the most. If you want to trigger me, call me a liar.
Yeah.
I no liar. So, like, when we had those type of situation, and I feel like the worst part of that is that I know who it is. Because it's so fucking obvious, because they're little kids, and they make it so obvious. And I'm just like, I want to smack you so hard.
Mood.
I want to punch them so hard. Like, and yeah, I'm just happy I don't have to deal this on my own channel. I don't mind doing it for you because I like you, I appreciate you, and I have immense appreciation of your work and how you came through your journey and stuff. So, you know, I can do it for your stream, but oh my fucking god, I would have smacked so many people.
I really like what Jeff just said a little while ago here. For your younger viewers, it shows that you can be entertaining without talking about balls and drugs. Which, first off, I love that.
True.
But it kind of leads me into a question, and I know for myself the answer is absolutely. When I was, let's say, 13, maybe to 18, so like that kind of like really weird, delicate age, I was aware of more mature stuff. May have found some of it funny, but I didn't go out of my way to find... streaming wasn't really a thing back then. I didn't go out of my way to find, like, mature YouTube videos. I was jamming, I was enjoying Kingdom Hearts, like, I was just vibing with my own stuff. I didn't go looking for it. And I think that's maybe kind of how I structure my own content, is what would I want to watch? What would I enjoy watching? I love watching mature streamers who are swearing up a storm, like, you know, playing, like, speedruns or challenge runs of Mario or whatever in my downtime. But, like, what would I usually like to watch if I want to chill? So I guess this is a really long-winded question. But Rosie, would you say with your own community or with your own content that you create what you yourself would want to watch?
I guess so. Mm-hmm. I guess so. I think I'm funny.
I love that.
I mean, if I don't do stuff that I like, how can I make videos? How can I review my VODs if
you don't like your own content?
Yeah, exactly. Because in the end of the day, I don't stream video games that I don't enjoy, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I watched a ton of Pokemon video challenges recently, and that really inspired me to start my own challenges playthrough with my shiny gym challenge that I recently completed, and now we're doing a electric monotype in platinum. So like, it's kind of like a hard answer to give because I create content that I already watch and I want to try for myself.
Yes.
So like, saying that like, do I feel like I create content that I would watch? I'm already creating content that I'm already watching, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, I don't see myself playing a game just for the fame. I don't see myself playing fork, knife, spoon, knife, whatever. I don't see myself playing, I don't know, Overwatch on stream. I have to like the game at first. And if I don't like the game, why am I even streaming?
Exactly.
As content creators, do you guys think people do this kind of to get the streamer to notice me? Yes. Yes, a lot. Like, it's a little bit like, you know, the hate in the YouTube comment, I mean. Someone leave a hateful comment, and like, you reply to it, and they're like, oh my god, I didn't know that you would notice me. Like, don't you see I'm human?
Yeah.
Like, treat me as your equal. And I feel like that's kind of like the thing that I don't really like about younger viewers. I don't want to be seen as an idol. I don't want to be seen as a role model. Like, I don't mind in like other type of situation. But like, I have so much more influence as a content creator. I don't want to be responsible for those little youngs. You know? I don't want to live another situation where a mom whisper me to tell me to unban their child because they allow their child to be on Twitch.
That's
and awful. I'm like, no, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that on my stream. If honestly, and like, I feel like because I already have this filter audience, people like they already notice that I read everyone in my chat. So like, there is not disdain a lot. For example, if I go over like Dragon Feeny, there's so many more people in there. But like, even with that, she reads his chat, or mods reads chat, and I get noticed. But I feel part of the family because they talk to me as an equal.
Yeah.
So.
I absolutely agree with that, yeah. And it's really great when creators have that sort of, I wouldn't say control over their chat, but they're like understanding of how to balance their gameplay and chat so they can actually talk to people and carry on a conversation, even when they have a bigger audience. That's really cool. Awesome.
Yeah. Part of the reason why I cannot get really into like XQC Pokemon because there's not this interaction.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is where the whole, oh, senpai noticed me come from.
Yeah.
Because they expect every streamer on Twitch to be like that. Like, they don't read their chat, they focus on gameplay, whatever. But for me, it's not like that. For me, I'm having a conversation with people, and if you know, if you're being a kid about it, I don't know.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like to be treated as a kid. Don't treat me as a kid. Don't treat me as an idol or whatever.
Yeah.
And pie. I don't like pie. Pie is not my favorite.
I'm not huge on pie either. I prefer cake, but I've been craving pie recently. I don't know why.
I'm gonna like pies that are not made of pie crust most of the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can see
like,
that.
You know the kind of pie that you just like smash graham crackers or like butter cookies and you like use that as a crust?
Yeah.
Like, for example, a citrus pie.
Yep.
Is that how it's called? Yeah, citrus pie. Best pie. Favorite.
Those are always good. My cat tried to steal my pizza, says Andrew. Maybe kind of going off what we've been talking about with moderating your own chat and what's the word? Kind of having your own boundaries. How would you say you or your mods or both try to keep that boundary in place between yourself and chat, or between yourself and maybe people who you don't know so well, or yourself and the internet in general?
It's kind of difficult because even for myself, some days I'm feeling super good, and some days I'm not really feeling super good. And like,
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to talk about dicks and like drugs and like political stuff. So generally, I am just like straight up honest with my chat. I'm like, if like for example someone is like going all their way and like, yo, can you like chill it? Like, I'm not feeling the vibe right now, and it's just like, oh, okay, good. Generally it works. It happened one time where I was really not feeling the hype, and I was just like, guys, stop giving me money because I just can't right now. And they didn't really got it until I turned off all my alerts.
Yeah.
And then they finally understood. So like, there was like this, it's kind of sad to say, but like, chat tries to understand me with like my lack of visual cues, my lack of like communication. There's like this trust relationship.
Yeah.
And if someone new comes in and they're like, they don't really understand my boundaries, most of the time I'm like just straight up honest.
Yeah.
Most of the time they take it very personal, but again, that's not my problem.
Yeah.
That's not my problem. Like, I've dealt with like so much bullshit from people. I'm here to have fun. I'm not gonna deal with your bullshit. And I kind of like came across this ideology from Josh actually, and I tried to adapt it, and it works the best for me. And I don't want like to downgrade people, so please don't take it personally. But y'all are just names. Y'all are just ex Henry, the random reject, Mayor Brendan, a random Brendan. I'm just seeing the names. I'm not seeing the eyes. I'm not seeing the face. So when someone comes in and they're being like disrespectful, they don't respect my boundaries, I don't give a fuck if like they're like, oh well, then I'm gonna unfollow you. Well, then unfollow me. Like, I don't owe you shit. I don't owe you anything. You're just a name in my fucking chat. Like, it's sad to say, but like, those people, I consider them as names. And I feel like that's how I got to get so comfortable, is because instead of getting like super anxious about like all this malicious comments that I can have about my teeth, about my accent, in my head, they are hiding behind a fucking name. And you know what? That's a pussy.
Yeah.
That, like, you're hiding between a fucking name. What can you do for me? I'm exposing myself. I'm putting myself on camera. I'm putting myself, you know, like, in front of, like, I don't know how many people. I don't want to know. Please. I don't want to know how many people there are in the chat. I'm exposing myself. Who, between you and me, has the most balls? I do. I don't even have boobs. And I have fucking balls.
Heck yeah.
So like, don't BS with me. So like, if they don't want to respect my boundaries, if they take it personally, get the fuck out of here. I don't even want to deal with you. And then I got to know people, and then now I don't see them as names. I see them as friends. I heard their voices. I know how they sound like. When I read Andrew, I hear his super beautiful British accents. I hear Manlin's voice in my head.
Yeah.
Like, now I hear voices, if that makes sense. For people
Any
I know.
other situation that's a little bit scary, but I think this is good.
But you know what I mean, right?
I absolutely know what you mean. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Like, when I'm typing something smooth in your chat, do you read it with your own voice?
No,
or do
I
you
hear
my voice?
I hear you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There we go.
I absolutely agree with that. I think that's something that's kind of something I need to get my head around still. I've been doing this for a very long time, and I've gotten to a point where definitely things don't hurt as much as they used to, because people like to, like you're saying, hide behind their keyboard, hide behind the is anonymousness online? I can't say the word. I can't actually pronounce it. And I like to try to connect with everyone who comes into chat. I hope, like, I don't want to see them as just a name, but I think that's a good idea for protecting yourself and keeping your own mental health and everything sane-ish, sane as it can be. Anonymity. I'm sorry, I can't say it. You know what I mean.
Yeah. And I kind of get you, because I feel bad about that. So, like, tell myself it's just a name. But the more they come back into my chat, the more they come back, they became regulars. And now I don't see them as names. I see them as, you know, comrades. Or whatever you want to call them. So, like, I want to be as the most welcoming I can be. But we are in a space where, you know, we're women on Twitch.
Yeah. Definitely. And, like, people really do like to, and there's fantastic, I've met such fantastic people. I've met you, I've met all the mods, I've met so many people in chat who I know are real people, unless you're all my mom on various different accounts, in which case I'm very confused, but, like, you know, here for it. No.
Wait, your mom has different accounts?
No, she doesn't. She doesn't even have a Twitch.
Oh, okay.
I hope not.
Because I was like, oh my god. If I come over, I'm gonna make your mom a Twitch account, so she can be in chat sometimes.
She could be SimplyPress Mom. She'll come in and be like, hey.
Because my mother-in-law, she made a Twitch account, and sometimes she comes in the chat.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. It is super fun. Like, all the chat is like, hello, Tony's mom, hi. And, like, she's super fucking happy. It makes her freaking day.
That's adorable. I love that.
I'm sure your mom would love that.
Oh, yeah, no, she'd find it really funny. My mom absolutely loves hearing about how my community likes to, like, coo over my cats. So anytime all your Kiara's on stream, I, like, will send her a clip and I'll, like, include chat so she can see chat just, like, awing and squeaking at them. So that makes her happy. But yeah, no, I think it's super important to have that in place, because there are people out there who either don't have anything better to do or are feeling so bad about themselves that they're willing to tear down other people who are putting themselves out there more often than not, and again, like us, are just trying to have fun or just trying to like brighten someone's day. And that sucks, and I feel really bad for them, but, like, you know, it's important to remember they are just, at the end of the day, a name online, and that's it. They don't have any influence on your life or anything. And absolutely.
And I'm not saying that, like, some days those words, they don't hurt.
Oh,
they
do.
hurt a lot.
Absolutely.
Some days I just can't.
Yep.
I just can't, and, like, it really affects me. And I really need, like, to be I really need, like, to be more I need to work on that, because when I'm being, like, when I'm feeling attacked, I attack back. And at some point, some kid really took it personally, and they would make, like, fake accounts, and they would come back into the chat, and they would, like, swears at me and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're streaming out there, please don't call someone with a small PP, because they gotta very take it personally. I don't call people with small PP anymore.
Oh, but, goodness.
You know, like, I talk bad. I also insult them. Most of the time when someone comes in and they're like, I think the last one we had is that, can you think you can fit a banana between, like, your teeth? And I'm like, I sure can, but not your pee-pee. Like, I don't know, like, get out.
Yeah. No,
okay?
That's just, like, awful.
Like, bravo, you have eyes. You can see I have a hole in my mouth. Like, congratulations.
No.
Like, can you be more original? I don't know. Like, I challenge them, and I try not to act like that, because I know when I act like that, it really hurts. And, like, I'm so tired of it. Like, don't you think I wake up in the morning and I wish, like, I had normal teeth? Or I wish I didn't have an accent?
I like your accent, so no, you're not allowed to say. You have a fantastic accent, and I love how you say certain words. So.
I don't know. I don't like when I'm saying words with TH because I feel the wind.
Oh, I mean, I get
I feel
that.
the wind
I get
between
that
like
with
my
the
crack, and
thing,
I'm just like, with.
It's cute though, but I totally understand that. I definitely understand that. So
I'm glad that you like my accent.
I do.
I try my best to like try to have like a Canadian accent, but sometimes when I'm really not feeling it, I just say everything with like the hardest French accent. A little bit like when Tony calls you and he's like, "Allo, Cristal."
I love it when he does that because I'm like, yes.
I know you love it. And he pisses me off so much because the way he doesn't talk like that, you know? And like he says it with like the most Quebecer trucker voice, if you know what I mean. And I'm like, stop calling her like that. And he's like, no, but she likes it. I'm like, she likes it because it's French. Stop sounding like a trucker. Talk normally. And he doesn't want to because, you know, you think it's funny that you love it so much.
I kind of wanted to go into this then. A lot of people are aware of this. There have been a lot of just awful things going on Twitch recently. And again, going back to the point of, it's always what I default back to whenever there is some sort of issue going on Twitch, whether it be in my own chat or other people's chat. It's people who don't have anything better to do, unfortunately. Which sucks because, like, you know, there are so many awesome games out there to play. You're on a primarily gaming streaming site and you don't have anything better to do.
Yeah, no, exactly. Why spend so much energy on something that you hate? That's the thing I'm never gonna understand.
Yeah.
Why are you so invested into this poor black woman on Twitch that is just enjoying her best time?
Yeah.
Why do you put so many of that energy into something that you hate? To the point that, like, you go get her address, you go get her fucking children's name.
Yeah.
That's so freaking scary. Like, I really have a hard time not understanding stuff that I don't understand, but that is like the most thing I just can't.
Yeah.
Like, why do you spend so much energy on something that you hate? Why do you just like do this? Like,
it doesn't make any sense.
No, exactly. It's like the way I see the situation, it's like you're trying to stuff yourself with like the worst meal that you can ever eat.
Yeah.
And like you're trying to prove your point that you really dislike this meal that you're eating. By eating it. Why are you doing this to yourself? You know, you're just gonna end up, I don't know, fat and like obese of all this hate. And like, I don't know. It's just like so fucking not healthy. And it's like so scary. Because during the month of June, I was targeted by like a bunch of like those people. And they would like raid me in a way, but not as
bad
intense
as right now.
Yeah, no, like maybe like 20 or 30 person or so, and we would like all manually ban them and stuff. It was scary to see people spawning in my chat. Burn in hell. I hope like people tear your body apart like your flag, because I used to have my bisexual flag during Pride Month.
Oh yeah.
Like, it was so terrifying. And at some point, Tony was like, try to make them like donate something to you, like some money or some bees, because you can have their email address and then we can like sue them. So like, it's just like so freaking scary, no matter the amount. And it's part of the reason why, like, I'm ready to stream under the LGBTQA+ tag. But I'm not ready to stream under the autism tag. Like, I don't want people to come for something that I can't even change, you know?
Yeah.
And even myself, I'm still not really accepting it, if that makes sense. Like, I've been thinking about this a lot, actually. But like, for so long, I've been trying to not identify myself as a autistic artist, as an autistic streamer or stuff, because I don't want people to see me. Like, I don't want pity from people.
Yeah.
Right? And I feel like under the LGBTQA plus tag, I don't get pity for that, you know? But I get pity for my condition, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking a lot about it because I came thinking to myself, why I don't want the pity? Well, because people kind of have a stigma around autism people. They think of a 9-year-old boy that barely can handle his shit together. You know, I feel like people really have like this vision of an autistic person, and I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be associated with that, because this is not what I am.
Yes.
And I'm not here to educate people on what an autistic people looks like, because it could be you, it is me, it could be anyone, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a spectrum, so it affects people differently, you know?
Absolutely.
And I don't want to be categorized as someone that has more autism or less autism than someone.
Exactly. And it shouldn't be that like competition or like race for pity almost, or for anything else really. It shouldn't be ever used that way.
Exactly. And one thing that really stood out for me is that every time I will be coming out to one of my friends, like, oh, I'm sorry if I acted this way, it's actually because, you know, I have a diagnosis of blah, 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 and sometimes it's really hard for me, so I think you were like, I'm sorry for what I did. And they're like, oh, I would have never thought you have autism. And then this week, I was thinking about this, and I'm like, maybe the reason why I don't want to associate myself is because I've been told my whole life that it doesn't show that I have autism. So it feels like I'm normal, even though I'm not. And I want to preserve that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Am I crazy? I mean, I'm crazy, but you know.
I mean, no, it does make sense. I can absolutely see what you're saying. And like going back to the tags, I can see chat talking a little bit about it. They are absolutely a double-edged sword. And it's really sad to say, because I know earlier this year, the big thing on, you know, streamer Twitter and on Twitch and all that jazz was, we want tags, we want to be able to identify ourselves, we want to find like-minded people. And that's what it should be. But unfortunately, it's not. You can tell people who use certain tags are being targeted by these hate raids and by these people who, again, have nothing better to do. And it's so unfortunate to see. It really is. And I've heard now that Twitch is taking measures to work on stuff, but apparently they can't talk about it because, and I guess I get the point of view here, they can't say exactly what they're doing because they don't want the people who are doing this to get a step ahead of them. And I get that.
Yeah.
Measures, exactly, right? You always have to take everything with a grain of salt. It's just really unfortunate. I personally don't use, like, you know, the LGBT or like the bi tags or anything like that, even though I am. It's just more so I've never really seen that as something that I want to like categorize. Not that I dislike the community or anything like that. It's always been something that's very personal for me, and I never really broadcast that. And I think in a lot of ways that's probably helped my case in avoiding a lot of these raids, which is so heartbreaking to say. I don't like saying that. That being said, you know, I think anyone who's streamed on Twitch for really any amount of time, you've run into a troll, you've run into someone who's been really nasty. I know personally, I think I was talking to Itsu about this, I've run into people who have been above and beyond nasty. I've been doxxed, I've been stalked, I've been absolutely, you know, threatened and harassed. And going to Twitch there's nothing there for help. There's nothing there at all that they can do to help you, even when there's police involved. And I think that needs to be something that needs to be taken really seriously if they want to keep their content creators. Especially when it comes to like all the hate rates and stuff, because this is going to drive people away from the platform. And I don't know if that's what their goal is. I doubt it, but you know.
It is kind of scary because just think about it. Like, me and Tony had to find a way to sue those people. And it's kind of scary to know that, like, Twitch will not be there to help me. Twitch will not be there to, like, for even the police to give them, like, the IP address or stuff.
Yeah,
to participate in the investigation. They do anything.
Yeah.
Just with that, they could help so much. Just by being more open about their users.
Yeah.
Because they have everything. I'm sorry, but they have my full name. They have my bank account. They have everything.
Yeah.
They have everything about me. So, like, I don't know. It's weird. And even, like, through this month, I'm thinking of, like, remove the tag. Because I'm just so done with it. I'm just so done with this shit and, like, being targeted for, like, just being who I am. And I get the point of, like, you know, people who, like, the purpose of the tag, which is finding, you know, your mates. Finding people who are just like you.
Yeah.
And that's super cool. And I want to be able to do it. But personally, I just find myself hypocrite. Because I keep telling to myself that, like, oh no, it doesn't show. Oh, people cannot tell. And it's also a way to protect myself. Because if people knew, like, from the first glance, they don't even know me. They don't even know that I'm, like, what am I? They just know I'm live. And they know I have autism because I have it in my tags.
Yeah.
For me, that's scary. I don't care if they know I'm gay or not. But I care if they know that I am autistic or not, because I have no protection against that.
Yeah.
I'm able to protect myself for, like, my sexuality, but, like, for my condition, I just can't.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't be like that, because if only Twitch was better at managing trolls and stuff like this, I would use their tags.
Yep.
I would use them.
Because it's a great system if it actually is working the way it should be. And I think I kind of wanted to touch down on this because I've seen this a lot on, again, on streamer Twitter. When I can't talk for everyone, but when I'm saying Twitch should do this, Twitch needs to sort out this, I'm not saying it from a place of, oh, Twitch is a horrible website and I don't like it. I wouldn't be streaming on it if I didn't like it. I love the space on here. I love the community. I love the silliness that comes with it. I just want it to be a better place to be for viewers and for streamers. And then the other thing, oh god, I lost my train of thought. Wait a minute.
No. We're talking about hate rates, the fact that I didn't like to use tags, certain tags, because I don't want to be targeted with that.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no, I was talking too much.
It happened the same to me last week after all.
It's a mood.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think everyone just wants, well, most people want this to be a better platform. I don't want to go anywhere else. I can't really see myself streaming elsewhere. And I've had so many good memories on here. I've also had a lot of bad ones, but I want the good ones to be the main thing, I think, is like the end of the day.
I feel like the good ones outshine the bad ones.
Yeah.
And I really believe that they can do better. Because they've shown that they are up to change.
Oh, I remembered. I think the interesting thing about this situation is streaming is a relatively new format. It's a new media. It's a new concept in the grand scheme of things. It's very new. We've never had such good connection with people all over the world in terms of internet and like telecommunications and stuff. And suddenly we do, and it's like this new frontier where like we are paving the way for future rules and regulations and stuff. So like,
isn't it cool to think about?
It is really neat. It's cool to be kind of at the start of something, and like not the very start, not like just in TV days, but like I think if you think back on like I'm trying to think of an example here. Back in the day, they used to say smoking was good for you. Yeah. Which is weird. You know, we used to paint stuff with lead-laden paint. We used to, I mean, we still do a lot of bad stuff, but like, you know, we've come a long way, and especially in the workplace, how people are treated. I think Twitch is finding that rhythm right now, hopefully. And hopefully in the future things will be a lot better, but I guess only time will tell.
Like, if we can even think about like the DMCA shit.
Yeah.
Like, because the DMCA rules in the United States are so old, they don't fit with streaming. That's why we are having this whole DMCA thing.
Yeah.
Of like fair use and stuff, which is super weird because, and I cannot understand like, you know, the fact that we work for a company that is US based. For me, it's so unfair because we don't have the same rules in Canada.
Yeah.
We really don't have the same rules against like copyright and all that kind of stuff. So it makes things like super confusing.
Yeah.
And I feel like stuff is gonna get like for the better for sure because, you know, even with like the situation right now, I don't know if I should talk about like Canadian politics, but I'm really up to it because, you know, I watched the French debate last night, and it was kind of like an issue. So here we had like the government was giving us money. I don't remember what is the acronym. Like they would give like $2,000 at the beginning of the pandemic.
CERB, yeah.
Yeah, CERB, yeah. And now there's like another thing going on after that for people who still can go to their job. And we are having like an even more bigger like how was it called again? Like employees crisis.
Yeah.
Like they have trouble, like companies have trouble to hire people, and they all blame it on the CERB. But like, if we think about it, right now the CERB, I think it gives out $300. So we went from $2,000 per month to $300 per week. You don't live off $300 per week. And I have a feeling like people realize that they don't want to work in shitty conditions anymore.
Yes.
They're not ready to go work in a grocery store for 40 hours a week without even insurance, without even like benefits, without even like opportunities to grow. And like the world, it doesn't seem like the world wants to change at some point. And trust me, it's a tangent, but it's related to Twitch. Like,
it is, absolutely.
I have a feeling like it's kind of like the same thing with Twitch, because it started off. I'm sorry for like what I'm about to say. If you take it personally, not my fucking problem. But it started out at gamers, white, cis, gamer boys living in the basement of their mothers, and they are, you know, it was basically an extension of 4chan. But now it's not that anymore. Like, it grows so much bigger of what Twitch, Justin TV was at first.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling like Twitch has a hard time to keep up.
Yes.
Because now marginalized creators are taking over all those other creators that used to rule the platform, that still rule the platform.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, I feel like we just have to give the right amount of time to Twitch to change, because the world is changing. And as long as they are open-minded, I am hopeful that those things are gonna stuff. And so many people like I was saying earlier, we read those very hurtful comments on YouTube. We read those awful things that are being typed out to us in chat. Twitch reads us. I'm sure they read all of us. They're not ignoring people. And they're trying to find solution, and we just need to be patient.
Yeah.
Sorry, very, very big tangent to make my point across, but I hope you guys understand.
No, absolutely. I completely agree. I think there was also some maybe bigger streamers who maybe haven't encountered hate raids. I'm sure they've all dealt with their fair share of trolls and stuff over the years to get where they are. Saying that, you know, for anyone who's watching this in the future, today is September 3rd. It's September already. 2021. And on the 1st of September, there was a day off Twitch. I think is what they were calling it. Which was the day where many streamers did not stream. Many people did not tune into Twitch that day to try to make a point to be like, hey, Twitch, there's an issue. We want to talk about it. Please do something. And I think the whole idea of these bigger streamers being like, oh, you know, you're just small creators, you're not actually going to make a difference, is such a backwards mindset. Because yes, you know, I'm a smaller creator. And yeah, me not streaming that day didn't really do a whole heck of a lot, but I think the message overall is we want to see change in this platform, because why would Twitch change if we didn't say anything? Why would they do anything? You know, things are very comfortable. Change is scary and difficult and annoying to do. And I think it's the same with, like you were saying, like supermarket jobs and stuff, or fast food. People are saying, hey, we aren't enjoying this, we need better benefits, we need better pay, we need better so on and so forth, and no one's gonna change or do anything until people start talking. So, you know,
again, why am I voting if it's always, you know, conservative that wins? Well, then go up and vote. Like,
if you don't vote, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing. If you're not gonna vote, well, then no one is gonna vote, and then the only person that is gonna vote, well, that's gonna be our prime minister or like our president or whatever. So like, I just hate this mindset, especially when, like, you know, we try to make things better, and I don't know if you saw the stats, but I believe that like Twitch lost about like 1 million viewers that day.
Yeah.
Out of, like, generally they have about like 3 million viewers at their peak time, and at their peak time on September 1st they had like 2 million.
Yeah,
so it's still 1 million people. Like,
that's a lot.
It's like, is it like 10%?
Math
math
is
like
just not for me.
Like, out of 3 million there's only 2 million people are here. What is the math? What is the percentage? Alien, I saw you in chat. Alien, do the math, please. Love you.
33%. Yeah.
33%. That's a lot of percent. Dude, that's a lot of profit.
It's such an important thing, and I think, I don't know, I think the mindset is really, really weird. I saw a lot of other people going about it a different way, saying, oh, if you're not doing a day off Twitch, then I'm gonna, like, unfollow you and, like, you know, shame you and stuff like that. That's not the way to go about it. We shouldn't be arguing together. We shouldn't necessarily be arguing with Twitch either. We should be coming together to come to a solution.
We should have a conversation with Twitch.
Yeah.
It's not about being against Twitch.
It's not about canceling anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
The cancel culture thing's a bit much.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, like, think about it. Only, like, out of like the 100% of viewers on Twitch, only 66 was watching Twitch that day.
Yeah.
It's crazy
change, yeah.
It is a big change. It is a lot. But yeah.
I don't know. It's scary. Kind of being in the forefront. Obviously we're not like leading this or anything, but like being on a platform or being in a place that's changing so much and still molding itself. Because Twitch is like a little baby website in comparison to a lot of different companies. Like, there's not a lot that's solidified yet here, if that makes sense.
And like so many other platforms tries, like Twitch is the example right now. So
which
yeah,
is a bit scary.
it's gonna be better at YouTube, because YouTube and like Facebook Gaming understood that they want to give their creator more than like 50% stuff. But like, I don't know. I'm not gonna stream on fucking Facebook Gaming. that's freaking dull. I prefer to be like where the cool people are, where the cool cats are, you know?
Yeah.
So like, especially if like I didn't start this as my career.
No.
You know, I was just on Twitch because you were on Twitch. And like all my friends that I met on Twitch was like, stream on Twitch. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it because I'm a fucking sheep and I follow what people told me to do. Because I don't know what I'm doing. That's how I started. So like, will I choosing Twitch? In a way, I think so, because the other platforms are dull.
Yeah.
Okay, the pay is better. Okay, just move to YouTube, but that's not how it works.
No. Moving to a different platform is so difficult, and it's yeah.
People are not necessarily gonna follow you. That's not how it works. You know?
I think that kind of leads into a really interesting question you were saying when you first started. If you could go back and talk to your self first stream, like, you know, just before you hit go live, or around that time, you know, what would you say to yourself? What advice would you give to yourself? What would be your, and even maybe talking to someone who is thinking about getting into streaming or has just gotten into streaming, what would your advice be?
I want everyone in chat to say it with me, and that is just fucking do it. Just do it. Just do it. I'm gonna give this an advice that people ask me when they want to start drawing, when they want to start doing comic books, which is grab a fucking pen and fucking draw. You know, you're not gonna get better at streaming by not streaming. You're not gonna get better at drawing if you don't draw. You're not gonna get better at comic books if you don't do comic books. If you want to do it, just do it. I don't care if it's from your cell phone. I know someone that streams from their phone. They have their Switch, like they have their Switch right now, right? They have their phone. They put their Switch here with the little tingle here, right? And they stream. Do it. I don't care. Do it. And the stuff comes afterward. The only thing though, if your stream works and you're really liking it and you're looking for investment, get a mic. Because one thing that I cannot, and it's because I have sensory issues, so I'm speaking like for myself. But if your mic is trash, I'm not gonna stay. I just can't. If you're talking out of those little mics and all I hear is like, no. Audio before video.
Yep.
Yeah, at least if you don't have a good camera, that's okay. They're not gonna see all your pimples. They're not gonna see your trashy makeup. They're not gonna see your nails that are shits.
Mood.
You know?
Mood.
I'm sorry, I gotta call you out.
It's all good.
For those who doesn't know, a troll came into Crystal's stream and they were like, your nail polish is really trash today, eh? Like, out of the blue,
you think you can see my nail? Oh, that's really bad. You think you can see my nails that well? But anyway, we love them. Also, hello, Glam.
Oh, hi,
We're going on a tangent. Hello, welcome on in, friends. I hope you guys are all having a good day. We're talking about content creation today. Actually, Rosie was just kind of saying what she would go back and tell herself before she started streaming, or anyone else who is about to start streaming. So welcome on in,
I was
guys.
also welcome on in. And also to go back a little bit to, like, you know, what I meant. The first thing that I bought was my Blue Yeti, because I knew that. Because from the start, yes, I wanted like to draw for my friends and stuff, but I saw it as an opportunity. And I'm like, you know what? Even if I'm not gonna use this mic for streaming, I'm gonna use it for videos, because I was just out of university. I wanted to make my art shine. I wanted people to see my art, and I saw streaming as an opportunity to showcase my art. So that's why I already made the investment of a mic. So if you're an artist like me and you're listening to me, streaming is probably the best thing that you can do to reach out. Because if it wasn't from Twitch, I don't think I would be where I am right now. I don't think I would get enough money to pay my bills. And for me, that's the ultimate happiness. The fact that I'm able to live off my heart just by, streaming and having commissions and all that kind of stuff. For me, it's like the best gift that this world would have gave me. Whatever you call it, God, giraffes, whatever you believed in, whatever
Bob,
you believe.
Luigi, just like,
Yeah, exactly. Or like the big old spaghetti monster. What was this freaking meme called? I don't remember.
But I remember that, yeah.
Oh yeah, like even if you believe in the big old spaghetti monster, like I swear, being able to do the stuff that I like and being able to pay my bills is like the best thing ever. I might not be the most rich, but I'm happy, and it makes a whole difference.
Yeah, and
so
that's
be
so
happy,
important.
just fucking do it, and if you're really serious about it, get a mic.
Yes.
What would be the advice that you would give to people?
Definitely along the same lines. If you're interested, just go ahead and start. You don't need any fancy equipment to start off, I believe. I will say though, if that is something that you're really enjoying, you really want to get into, maybe you've met some people on Twitch and you want to have a better connection with them, audio is so important. People usually sit there and listen. I feel like the majority of, I know my Twitch viewers are lurkers, and I know for a fact that they have me usually off to the side in a different monitor or in a different tab, so they're just listening to me. Having really good audio, and I don't think my audio is that great actually, I'm still working on it, and I have a really bad ear for it. But having that audio is such an important step. I also think you were saying a bit earlier, maybe not going for a really popular game on Twitch that's super saturated. Go and play games that you're really, really passionate about. Go play games that you know a lot about, or you can sit there and talk about.
Play a game or do whatever on Twitch that you're passionate. I started with art, Pokemon, and Stardew Valley because I like those type of game. And it never crossed my mind to just like stream Fortnite because it's popular.
Yeah.
I don't care about those popular shit. Like, I just want to play my old Pokemons, and I really like it. And people will come for what you're passionate about.
Yeah.
And another advice that maybe I would give, talking about Mike, talk to people even though there's no one.
Yeah.
Even though you have someone that comes in and say, "Oh Lord, that chat." Well, talk to them.
Yeah. Ask them how their day's going.
Pretend that there's 1,000 of people in front of you. Describe what you're doing. Just pretend. Play pretend. And I hope I don't come off rude by saying this, but I do believe you have to get a certain personality to be streaming on Twitch. If you're just if you don't talk, if you're not approachable, if people don't put a nice face into what you're doing, they're not gonna come, unfortunately. I was talking about it with... Maybe we'll talk actually about it during a podcast, but a lot of people are getting VTubers, right? And I feel like the reason why VTubers get so much recognition these days is because people like visuals, right? I studied in visual arts. I think I know what I'm talking about. If you can put a nice graphic, a nice visual to something, people will relate to it and they're gonna go for it. Same with product, same with whatever. Your branding. Think about your branding. Think about what you're gonna do. Even though your whole concept is just like me, which is my personality, my shitty ass self, being fucking rude, ping dump truck, smack that booty, whatever you want to do, that's part of your branding. People are gonna come back for this. So yeah, you kind of have to get that personality. If you're if you are extremely shy, if you just game and you don't talk to people, I don't think that's gonna work for you.
Yeah.
And please keep going. Like, don't lose faith. It took me a long time to get average 30 viewers, personally. So, like, don't lose faith. And I've been doing this for a year and a half. So, keep going. And never throw up the ball. The tower. The towel.
There you go.
There you go. I know my English expression.
No, I definitely agree. I think I was kind of, and I always say this, I think I was a little bit lucky in how I stumbled into streaming, because I was doing YouTube for a while first. I was already used to sitting there and essentially just talking to myself for usually 30-minute segments, and just narrating how I'm playing. So if you're ever wanting to stream games, if you're just sitting there playing a game off stream, literally, and you're like maybe not around anyone, just start talking to yourself, narrate what you're doing, explain the game mechanics, because it'll help out so much. And if people click into a stream and you're already talking, it's so much more approachable than if they click in and you're just focused and not talking to chat or ignoring chat. I wouldn't expect to have a lot of viewers at first, so that's why it's so important to be able to like talk to yourself. I wouldn't expect to grow quickly. Twitch is very, very saturated. It really depends on what you play. But it's funny because you mentioned having a personality for Twitch. I personally don't think I actually have a personality for Twitch. I think I'm not actually meant to be on here, but I enjoy it so much. I'm still here. I think I'm really, really just introverted.
I think you have it. No, okay. Let me try to rephrase what I said. It's not because like you're introverted or you're shy that you don't have the personality on Twitch, but like what I'm trying to say is that, like, how can I say this? If you act up like you're like the biggest streamer, you ignore your chat, you don't talk to them, you're just being like super arrogant, not approachable. Like, if you don't have this personality, I don't think that's gonna work for you. I feel you work on Twitch because you have this background from YouTube and you're able to talk to people. I'm able to have a conversation with you and you are interested in me, you talk with people, like, because some people, they do go on this platform with the mindset that they can make money out of it by just sitting there and playing games. Yeah, it's not about sitting there and playing games. Like, if you're just doing your thing, you don't read the dialogues, you don't try to interact, because in the end of the day, you are making content. You are an entertainer. And if you're not an entertainer, if you're just a gamer, Twitch is not gonna work for you. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. And I think you may not be a extroverted entertainer, a little bit like I am. Yeah. You still have the profile for it. And sometimes I have bad days and I'm not feeling extroverted at all. I'm just doing my own thing, but I still talk to my chat. I still try to entertain them. Yeah, no, absolutely. I think with me, where that kind of stems from, personally, is I have a lot of streamer people who I look up to. I look up to you, I look up to, like, Tiggs, Megan, you know, Glam, like, anyone, really. Most of the Club Tour, actually all of the Club Tour people, let's face facts. I like all of them. I'm just a shy bean. And I look, or Hylian, for example, I look up to these people and I'm like, you guys are all very loud. Maybe comes across kind of rude, but you're all very loud. And would you give me a second? I just hear the doorbell, but I don't know what is it. So I'm just gonna go. Who wants some business with me? I'll be right back. Okay, be careful. She couldn't hear that. It's just me and you, chat. So how are you guys doing today? Welcome on into the Crystal Podcast. Okay, Crystal Comfy Couch Chats. 4 C's, not 3. Therefore, it's better. Hi. It's just us. I like how I see Mendel and say hi, and then I see Stream Elements say hi, and I'm like, oh, Stream Elements knows. Right. Oh, and Mendel, you guys had the same thing. The 4 C's, what does it mean? Yeah, no, I've already lost my train of thought. I have no idea what I was on about, but I think there is a certain personality on Twitch, and I don't always feel like I fit that mold, but I feel like maybe that's a good thing in some cases. I don't always feel like that. You broke your OBS. Gosh darn it, Andrew. Let's go, tabarnak!
Heck yeah, we only have like 15 minutes left.
He got me fucking beer. Look at that. Look at this. Remember when I showed you, Crystal?
That's massive.
I don't have headphones, so I don't hear you.
Oh.
But this is what we called a key, which is a bowling pin. It is 9%, 750 millimeters.
Actually, it's my beer.
Yeah, it's Tony's. I'm not gonna drink that, but...
Maybe this one.
Maybe this one? Can I have a glass of this?
Cela?
Et combien? 9?
Oh, Andrew has it. Until when?
Roszipou isn't coming. Okay, put... Yeah, it was Tony with the groceries.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go.
He
I'm
got
glad
beer!
it was anything else. That's really good. So apparently our, look at you go,
the fuck,
girl.
I opened this.
You're gonna have to open it on stream. I think she said 19, I hope. 19, no wait, how much percentage is it?
This one is 5.5, but the other one was 9.
9,
No,
okay.
no, 19%? Are you
mean,
fucking crazy?
I thought it was 90. Look at chat.
You said 19 or 90? No, I said 9%. Yo, this is not vodka? Captions said 90%. Well, captions are drunk.
Captions already had some of the drink. Rosie, apparently our Club Tort meeting has been postponed to another day. Uh-oh, be careful, be careful.
No. I want to... Okay.
This is now a bottle opening stream. I can't. Oh? Oh yeah, you didn't spill everywhere. I would probably spill that.
I did it! Hey, chat. Mr. People, ding dong. Okay, sorry.
Did I just hear Tony be like, what?
No, Tony was like, please be careful, so I don't spill it everywhere.
Oh dear.
Oh, is it the pear one? I love the pear one. See, buck.
Is it like a pear cider?
Yeah. No, it's beer. It's really beer. So it's made with like wheat ale.
Yeah.
This is one of the things that I want Mike to test out actually.
Yeah,
it's
I don't like beer, but he'll probably enjoy it.
Yeah. Here in Quebec, like microbrew is really a big thing, and it's honestly only the beers that I can drink. Like fuck that Corona and like Budweiser thing, Molson, whatever. But microbrew beer are the best because most of the time they do like nice flavors like pears, berries, and stuff, and it's super good. You really don't taste the ale. So, yeah. Oh, it's probably like this orange fruit over here. It's not really like a pear or whatever, but it sounds good. I want to sit here now. Cheers, chat. Cheers. Oh my god, look at those bubbles.
Look at the bubbles. Look at that camera, though. One day I'll get there.
One day, I'm gonna tell Mike, hey, get the camera for Crystal instead of the Switch.
Oh god.
Can you hear me? No, he
cannot. No, he's playing Assassin's Creed right now.
But yeah, I got my beer. I'm happy. And you got your shirt. Everyone is happy.
Yes.
Oh goodness. Oh god. Sorry, I kind of like went off. I don't remember what we were talking about.
It's all good. I actually have no idea either.
Did you say that's massive when I was doing Mr. People Ding Dong?
No, I said it earlier when you held it up, and I'm like,
yeah, it's one of like those bowling pin that I show you and Andrew.
Yeah.
You will Roszipou message later? Yes, BB, for sure.
Here for it. Here for it.
It's so good. Oh my god. But yeah, I guess you can call that a sitter. But it's still made with ale, so I'm not sure if it's called a sitter either way.
I like how Red's just like, I'll accept messages too.
To everyone.
Everyone gets a Tipsy Poo message. I thought I was special when they first started, and then... I mean, I still am kind of special. You're the only one. I think you call me, we call each other wife, so like, you know. Just saying.
Yeah. Can we talk about how the wife thing started?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't actually remember at this point. I've been going along with it for
I
so
remember.
long. Oh, okay, here we go.
I remember because I can throw Mike under the bus.
Oh, yeah, yes, I know what it is. I know.
So, okay, do you want a story, chat? Of course you want a story.
Story time.
Alright. So, it all started, I think it was sometime last year, just before New Horizon or when New Horizon just came out. I remember you had the green screen.
Yes.
And you had the blue one.
Yeah.
With the Animal Crossing fruit, like going sideways. It was super genius. I love that.
Thank
Either
you.
way, you're welcome. And then, chat kind of had a conversation about languages and stuff, and they kept asking me questions because, as you guys know, my first language is not English. I speak French on a daily basis, and it's also my mother tongue. So they were asking questions for me in French and stuff, and then Crystal kind of like broke out of her shell, and she's like, "Oh, I do still remember some stuff in French." So she said, what was her name? I think you said how old you were.
Yeah.
That you live in Toronto, and you were doing such a good job. And then you have fucking Mike in the background being like, "Oh, that's not how you say it." And I know that, like, of course, because he's fucking Ontarian, he has the worst French accent of them all. Like, he doesn't know how to pronounce shit. So it was like, I couldn't hear him, obviously, but it was like budging Crystal for not pronouncing things correctly. And I felt very, very, like, hurt at that moment. Like, I legit felt hurt. Because I knew how much you were saying that, like, you had bad experience with your teachers in French. And, you know, it's kind of like a big deal for me because as a, you know, a minority in this freaking big country, it's exciting for me that you were so close to learn my language and you couldn't because of freaking bad teachers. So having your boyfriend hurting you like that really hurt me. So I spoke up in chat and I was like, "Shut up, Mike!" And I was about to swear, but I couldn't. I'm sure I sweared in chat for my own pleasure, but like the automat like blocking me off, but I don't remember. And then Crystal proceeds on, "Mike, you're not my boyfriend anymore, I'm gonna date Rosie." So then we start a relationship together like that. And I still remember this because I have a clip on my channel where very after this happened, someone said in my chat, "Oh, you can sell that to your wife's island." And I was super confused because
Yes.
I have an husband. And I'm like, "Who's my wife?" And I'm like, "Oh, they meant Crystal." Or like my girlfriend. It wasn't wife at this point. But I'm so used to say wife.
Meanwhile, on
Yes.
my end, I think it was Max sent me a clip of that to be like, "Hey, I think that she forgot that you guys are dating." So I saw that too, and I just like, I'm over there giggling. But anyway, sorry to interrupt, but from my point of view.
Max, you little fucking snitch. Oh, why all my friends on this fucking platform are little snitch? Oh
Max
my god,
spills
random's
the
a
tea.
snitch. I always spill the tea. Okay, there we go. Perfect. You know what? I'm here for it. I did nothing. I'm not a snitch. Rude. Okay, 2% were snitches, but that's okay. The only one I don't forget is random because Pepper came after me.
Oh dear.
Aggressively with her love, which I really do appreciate. But either way, if the kettle is full, I spill. Oh my god. Can I steal that? I love this.
We love it.
Oh my god. Either way, so this is how the whole girlfriend thing started. And I don't know why, but one day I thought it would be funny to send everyone pick-up line with the car ban in Animal Crossing, because I thought it was hilarious that you would jump into a car in a game and it would do a beep sound. Because if you didn't know, when you get into the car, like the bed car in Animal Crossing does a little beep. And recently I found out that if you have the lights on or if you have the cars at night, there's light flashing, like the flashes flash.
Yeah, like the headlights.
I didn't know this. Either way, so I sent a bunch of cars to a bunch of my friends with like weird pickup lines about cars. And me and Tony were having fun because he was helping me. And then I didn't thought I was flirting with people. For me, it was just jokes.
You should have seen these messages, chat.
Yeah. But then I think Crystal was like, ooh. So she sent me a letter back. And she sent me a lava lamp.
They're my favorite.
And she's like, oh my god, I should have saved the screenshot. I think you said something along the lines, just like this item, you make me bubble inside.
Is that what? I don't actually remember what I said. That's smooth. I have no memory of this.
What the heck is going on? And then I saw the lava lamp, and I'm like...
Oh dear. I think
I was so happy. Rosie. I was like, oh my god, I am seeing another part of Crystal. And I'm still here for it. And then we became friends. And I don't remember actually the wife thing. I think it's because Pepper was teasing us to get married because we were girlfriend for a while.
Yeah.
And then just in mud chat, I was like, Crystal, do you want to marry me? Like in front of everyone in the mud chat. And you said yes. And we still have to plan our wedding.
I think my favorite moment was, I believe I came in the middle of your big spoon versus small spoon argument on your stream. And I think I remember saying something along the lines of, oh, I'll be your big spoon. And you didn't get it. You messaged me later and you're like, were you, was that a flirt? And I'm like, yeah.
Because, okay, the first thing is that when you said that, I'm like, because we were talking about real spoons with food. So she came in with, oh, flirty, and I'm like, ooh, okay, she gets flirty. But then I'm like, does she mean something else? Because we were talking about like the food, you know, the spoon food. So that's why I messaged you. I'm like, were you flirting? Like, did I, you know, overthinking because I am such an anxiety ball of flesh, I don't know.
Mood. I think the takeaway from all of this, though, you guys, is chances are if you know content creators online and they're like friends and they're pretty chill, like off stream, there's probably a whole lot of just like silly, like, I'm gonna marry you, like you're my online wife and stuff like that going on. Like, it's just, it's fun, it's silly. I feel like streamer crushes are a very big thing and very normal. So yeah.
Wait, do you have a crush on me?
Oh, of course. I'm your wife. Aw. I have a crush on a lot of people too, though. I admire a lot of.
I have a crush on you too because I really like your curls and your smile.
I think you there. Going back to our topic, by the way, content creation. I make it all go back. I feel like a lot of people, there's like parasocial relationship, there's online relationships that you kind of forge with people, and sometimes they progress into real life relationships. I know Rosie and I actually want to meet one day in person, and I'm gonna be so scared to do it, but we'll do it one day.
Want me to book you a 2 hotel room? And earlier, I think I read meddling. I'll be the one stalking the buffet table.
Mood. Same.
But I read shaking the buffet table, and I'm like, what would you shake it?
Reminds me of in like Luigi's Mansion when you can like shake your food. Oh my god. But it's the sort of thing, and as well as a streamer, not even just as a viewer, I look up to other streamers and I'm like, I love your content, I love your personality, from what I can see of you on stream, of course, because, you know, I am myself on stream. I'm maybe a bit louder than I am off stream, but I am myself. But you know, you don't ever properly know someone, right? But you can definitely look at someone's content or look at someone as a person and be like, I really like you. You're cool. So that's pretty much what streamer crush is, I feel like.
and it goes naturally too. Like, there are some people that came into my chat and like we click instantly.
Automatically, yeah.
Like, my first stuff is with because I don't open myself to a lot of people. Like, I tend to like be on my guard all the time. But there's one person that it just like went instantly. And please don't take it personally, anyone. And that is Stay Cozy. She came into my chat and she posted one thing. The tangy emote with the mouth open. With the finger like that.
Oh no.
And a eggplant emote that says daddy. At that right very moment, I knew that this person is gonna be my friend.
Sometimes you meet people and you
At
just
that
click.
moment, I knew this person's gonna be my friend. And like, you know, just like when you are assigned to people in a classroom for a group project, you either get along very well or you don't get along very well. You know? So like, I feel like you tend to... Oh!
Uh-oh.
You okay?
Oh, Kiro.
Yeah, look at him. I don't know. He scared himself with something. I don't know what he scared himself with.
Baby.
I have beer, please. Go. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? C'est quoi tu fais?
He's like, you guys must look at the void now. Enjoy this.
We're
like, seeing the butt
guys,
void.
look at my butt. Exactly. Ah, Caro, qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Oh, sweet boy.
I love when he does that.
So
But
cute.
I feel like you tend to, unfortunately, because you are family friendlier and you do have younger audience, I feel like it sucks that you have to deal with those parasocial relationship. I do have my fair share too, and like I kind of like try to whoosh it over my head. But like, I don't know if you guys knew, but like, we're not friends. We're just people that like to chill together. So please stop sending me Discord and Twitch friend requests when I barely know you.
Yeah.
We're not that personal, you know? I'm gonna get personal with some people because with time, I tend to know my viewers and I tend to know my regulars, and then we became friends. You know, because that's how life works. But sometimes people, I feel like they see people interacting with each other and they're like envious of this interaction, and they try to get into this relationship that they envy, but they don't know how to deal with it. And I feel like that's kind of sad, and it really happens with like younger people, unfortunately, because they're still discovering themselves and they're still trying to figure out life, which, mood, I still haven't figured out life
Same.
at all. But I feel like it's kind of sad because I shouldn't be freaked out by those people, but I am.
Yeah. I feel like there's definitely a certain... Oh, never mind, my captions are okay. I thought they broke.
Okay.
There's certainly a certain level of, like, distance that I personally keep between myself and people who I meet through stream. And then slowly over time, as I get to know people through chat, and again, this is online, you never really get to know someone 100%. You know people, and I'm very close to my mods, I'm close to Rosie, and like, you know, some other people as well, but you never really get to know someone like you can IRL. What's going on? Baby boy! He's looking so cranky. He's so cute.
Yeah, he's always cranky.
Mood.
He's always cranky.
But yeah, no, there's like a certain level of distance, and some people move faster into that zone, and it's, hi, baby. Oh my goodness, he has the prettiest eyes. I'm gonna squee over cats if I see a cat, by the way. Like,
I'm sorry, I don't mean to distract the conversation.
Oh, no, absolutely not. I'm here for it. Distance is definitely something important, and some people don't take that well. Some people really want to be closer. Some people move at different speeds. I move very slow. I move it, I like to say I move at 2 speeds. I move at a slow speed, which is a speed, by the way, it's slow. And then from that one Jenna Marbles video, I also move at speed nervous. So like, I take my time with things, and getting to know people is sometimes super daunting and super scary, especially online. Panic
I'm
scratching.
sorry, he was making funny faces when I would like pet his head like that.
So cute. He's so cute.
He is.
But yeah, I think as a content creator as well, that's something that's super important, is not letting people go over your boundary lines just because you're putting yourself out there. You still need to have very clear boundaries. And if people can't respect that, then that's on them, not on you. Those are your boundaries. You know, people should be respecting those. Or if they can't respect them, then, like, you know, maybe they shouldn't be within the community. So, and
exactly.
that's definitely a lesson I've had to learn.
And we
that's for
both
sure.
had our first share of someone who did disrupt our boundaries.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And I feel sad and I feel bad about it because sometimes people just don't know, because I'm one of them. There is some social construct that I just don't know, that I don't understand. Like, for example, hating stuff. Like, spending so much energy on something that you hate to the point that you're gonna do hate rates, you know? I don't remember what I was going with this.
Oh no.
But yeah, we had our first share of this, and it's sad because I feel like we both did our best to try to educate this person, to try to tell them what was right and what was wrong. At least I know I tried. But sometimes they just don't care. They just want to be close to you and like invite you to some weird shit that you're not, or force you to do some weird shit that you're not into, and you're trying to tell no, but you can't really, or whatever. So
yeah, I think it's such a life lesson to, like, you know, have your boundaries, and that goes for both streamers and for viewers, as well as the fact that, like, you know, at least I can talk for myself. I know Rosie as well, and a lot of other streamers, we come on here for a social experience. I'm shy. I don't talk to people IRL. Goodness me, I could not talk to people in person. I've known my mods, most of them, for years, and I probably could not talk in front of all of them, because it'd be really scary. But I forgot what I was saying. Why do I keep doing that? I'm getting hungry.
I don't know. I'm just saying with you here, girl. But
I think we come on Twitch to have the social experience, and we don't want to turn people away. We don't want to have a bad experience with people. I don't think anyone does.
No.
And it sucks when it happens. But sometimes like you just meet people who you're not compatible with, and that's just how it is.
I feel like you're just trying, like, to connect with people in general. And, like, there are some faces that, like, you know very well, you kind of want to be friends with them. You know, it's like fucking high school.
Yeah.
You have to respect the laws of the jungle, just like in Mean Girls, you know? There's a table of the super nerds, there's a table of the gays, there's a table of the plastic, you know? You have to respect some people's boundaries, you have to respect some, even like some, how do you call that? Like, ambience? Room.
Yeah.
For example, I was watching a streamer talking about the hate rates because they were live, and they decided that their way of, you know, talking about it, like supporting this, was to go live and just talk about it.
Yeah.
And someone didn't read the room, and they were like, oh my god, my island on Animal Crossing is trash. No one is gonna visit it.
Yeah.
While we are talking about racism, struggles as a black or an Asian person in America, they just wanted to talk about their trash island, and they were trying to get people to visit their island, even though they keep saying that it was trash.
Yeah, it's reading the room pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like it's not that people need social construct, people need to read the room more than anything, because my door is open, everyone can come in. I don't care, but read my room, respect my plushies, respect my cat, respect who I am, and everything's gonna go fine. If you're able to do that, welcome to my class. Welcome to Roszipou's class. Are we gonna get together very well? Not necessarily, but you're welcome in here. You're welcome to chill with us. socially, I cannot be friends with anyone. And I try to tell myself that I don't want to be friends with anyone, and I should have the power to choose my friends. Because I'm the kind of person that, if you try to approach me, no, we're never gonna get together. Never. Because for me, you're not moving, like you said, at the same speed as I am. You're too much in my face. Get away. I don't want to do anything with you. And anything. No. So I have to approach people.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. And like, I think for me, I'm much more on the shy side, so I'm never going to approach anyone. I will answer back if you message me. And depending on how that goes, that's how I kind of judge things. It's definitely a learning curve to figure out where your boundaries are and, you know, what you're okay with. And like online, again, things are so different from in person that, like, you know, it's sometimes harder to draw those lines. And I feel like as a streamer as well, you want to be liked, you want people to enjoy your content. Sometimes that can relate into parasocial relationships, being friends with people, but that's not necessarily how it's always going to go. So
no, exactly. And I don't know for you, but I also try to tell myself that if I don't vibe with someone, I don't vibe.
Yeah, you're not gonna get on with everyone. Sometimes you'll meet people who you just do not jive with, and that's okay.
Exactly.
It's all right.
It's all right. And yes, sometimes I can force myself to get along with some people, because at some point in my streaming career, I wanted people to stay in my stream and like watch my stream and, you know, get better stats and a better average viewer. And oh my god, Tony's being loud. I'm sorry.
I can't hear it. It's all good.
I think he's reading the recycling bin. Hello, you want to say hi to chat? No? Okay. Oh, you're making pizza? Yes.
I'm so hungry.
Oh my god, I'm so hungry too. What are you making for dinner?
I don't know. I don't think we have like the time to make what we were gonna make for tonight, which is like either the meatloaf or the thing, so we might look into ordering, maybe, dare I say?
Is Mike listening?
Oh, Mike is saying that he can do the chicken in like 30 minutes, so.
Oh,
but
nice.
I wanted to
yeah,
like
chicken...
marinate it though.
Okay, but like if you marinate the chicken, like if he starts right now,
yeah.
If he does it the same way I did it, it takes about 45 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if he starts right now, you do the prep and stuff, it's gonna be ready around like 7:30.
Yeah, that's not too bad then. Did you get
Don't marinate the chicken.
Andrew's calling me out. I did. Mike wanted KFC, so we got KFC last night. Don't judge me. I have not gotten sick, but I felt incredibly full yesterday. I did not get sick. And I bought some watermelon slices today. If that redeems me. They're like the little watermelon squares, and I was like nomming them for breakfast, and I was really happy.
Okay, it's okay. She got watermelons, it's okay.
I found out that I like red grapes.
Well, what?
Red grapes. I had never had them before. Only green. But I found out I like red.
I hate grapes.
Oh, really? That's okay.
I don't like grapes at all. I don't know what's up with me, but I just don't like grapes. I don't like grape juice. I don't like wine. Anything related with grape. But
yeah, no, I'm alright with it. I don't like grape flavoring. Like grape lollipops or something like that. I hate those. Can't stand that flavor.
Grape Mr. Freeze. Ew.
Ew. Yeah, no.
Ew.
Hate it.
Oh my god, all the flirting in chat right now.
Here for it. Here for it.
Oh my god, I cannot believe you got KFC and you kept it away from me. You didn't tell me.
I didn't tell you. No. I told Andrew yesterday, I think. And he was already just like, what are you doing?
Thank you for not punishing, but like telling Crystal off for getting KFC and Drew.
And Finn, that just means more grape flavoring for you. All for you.
Oh, heck, Tony followed the channel.
Tony, hello.
Tony. Hello, Tony. Tony, if you say hi in chat, Stream Element's gonna say hi to hit me.
Well then. Alright.
And Drew, you wanna hit my husband?
Hmm.
What is happening here? My goodness, everyone's after my Tony.
I'm
sorry, I got distracted by
It's
Tony
all
in
good.
chat.
So same. Absolutely same here.
One thing I'm really looking forward to is Mike and Tony to meet.
I'm scared, but I'm excited because I think
I'm
it's just
scared
gonna
and
be
excited
chaotic.
too. Like, I know that if I leave the both of them together, like we leave them in Toronto, whatever, Tony's gonna be like, yo. He's gonna get all his stuff, he's gonna get his booze, he's gonna get his stuff. And like Mike, I know he's gonna be all over it. And like, hopefully, Mike is not gonna get into LARP stuff.
Oh god,
or
I
whatever.
can't see him doing that somehow, but I think if
Wait,
they
is
place...
Mike into LARP?
Not at all.
too?
Not at all.
No.
No, I'm more concerned if they play the same games because I have a feeling that's where they're gonna be like,
yeah. I have a feeling like they either gonna like open Halo and they're gonna try to do like a co-op mode and see who does better, or they're gonna open Smash and they're gonna try to fight each other.
Yeah.
I have a feeling like they're gonna be very competitive.
Oh, absolutely.
Just from
Mike is
the
incredibly
stream-
competitive.
Just from the stream that like Mike was streaming Skyrim.
Skyrim, yeah.
And I asked in chat, Tony is asking how many hours he has. Because he has whatever. And Mike is just like, whoa.
It might be dumb, but what is LARP? It's live action roleplay. So it's like people getting dressed in like armor and they have swords and stuff and they go out in like a field and they like roleplay fighting and war and like stuff like that, as far as I know.
Like, think about playing D&D, but in real life. That's the best way to describe LARP. And you...
Andrew!
I mean, it kind of sounds like lard, like pork.
Like, yeah.
It
Also,
kind of sounds like that.
Finn, I do at the moment. I do, yeah.
But, yeah. So it's like playing D&D, but also play pretend with cosplaying. I don't think Tony's still in chat, so he doesn't hear me, but Tony has like an armor, like metal plates. And like he made his own shield. He like when he is like full on cosplay, his character, he looks like a thief. Like you think I'm looking at a guy from like a medieval movie, really.
A plate of LARP. Yes.
Oh my god.
I still don't like this. This is not alright.
Yeah, no,
LARP comes across the same to me as like spam, like the food, which I've never had before. I don't know what it's like.
Oh my god, yeah, the hunting.
Yeah, it's like the same vibe of a word, if that makes sense. Does that makes sense? Same energy.
Same energy. Oh my god.
I don't know.
I'm so
where
here
we
for
are.
it though.
Absolutely.
Me neither. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all
It's
good.
the bear. Not the bear, fuck the beer.
I mean, I'm not gonna judge you if there was a bear as well.
Oh god. I don't know why, but like there's some word in English that I just like struggle. And one of them is beard, bear, and beer.
I will always stand by this. The English language is a very dumb language. It's the only language I speak, but I can assume, I can say it is a ridiculous language.
Oh, you know what I learned the other day? Okay, I'm gonna try to describe it the best as I can. So, like, you know, storytelling purposes. You know when you cut your hair, because if you didn't notice, I cut my hair recently. I have a thing around here, right?
Yeah.
So it makes it harder for the hairstylist to cut my hair because it keeps like whoosh, going whoosh like that, right?
Yeah.
In French, this specific thing is called a rosette, which is, you know, the middle of a rose, because a rose, like, it's kind of like a twirly thing, which kind of makes sense. But in English, I learned it's called a cowlick.
Yep.
And it doesn't make sense why it's called a cowlick. And people were trying to tell me in my chat, well, that's because it's almost like a cow lick your face.
I never questioned it, you know?
Face licked by a cow. I'm sorry. The fuck is a cow lick? So,
like when you have like a little piece of hair
I'm gonna try to show
sticking
mine,
up.
but I have a very huge forehead, but I cannot have one over here. So it's like the root of your hair. Oh my god. The root of your hair, you have a certain point where this is where your hair grows, basically. I don't know how to describe it. But like when you cut your hair, especially if you have mane, it's kind of like harder to cut because you have this whole thing that like keeps rearranging your hair automatically. No, baby hair is something else. Baby hair is like when you legit have very small hair.
I have a story to share.
Share.
If you guys go back through some of my streams from especially last year, I had my hair cut like the last time professionally quite a while ago now, but I think that they accidentally trimmed something along my part here, or along like the front here. So I have this one section of hair that Rosie, your face.
Sorry,
it's okay. I love it.
Shit, that fuck
is very, very short, and you can see it over the months growing out, and it's gotten to like about here right now. So it's much shorter than the rest of my hair, but there was a while there where you could see this like little stuff like sticking up this way for the longest time. And I went through a phase of wearing a lot of hats on stream. I went through a phase of not being on camera because I'd be like, my hair is perfect except for this one little section, and I couldn't do anything about it. It was awful.
Yeah, how often people get licked by cows to make this a thing? Exactly.
Cows are just giant puppers, and you can't convince me otherwise. They're
wonderful.
Yes. I love
cows. Are like so nice. Probably one of the nicest animals over here.
Yeah.
Oh man, I did a sin the other day.
What happened?
I bought Chucky milk.
What's wrong with that?
Because it was. Well, I got the mom away from this little poor baby cow to make my freaking Chucky milk, and I feel bad about it.
Oh, but Chucky milk's so good.
Yes,
we love it. We love it. We absolutely love it. But yeah, no, I'm not really huge into milk, to be honest. I don't really go out of my way to drink it normally. I just like cows. They're cute.
But like Chucky milk, I saw it. It was on sale, and I'm like, I have to get Chucky milk. So I got Chucky milk.
Okay.
And I finished it in a day because I love Chucky milk.
I don't know if you guys. I know a lot of Americans in here probably don't know about this or they haven't seen it. Here we sell milk in cartons, but there's also milk bags.
Yeah.
I've seen, and usually the milk bags we buy here, at least I know my family buys, is and you can look it up. It might not be the most family-friendly search.
What? I have a pin over there. I'm gonna show to chat.
Go get it. Go get it.
Live presentation.
Pretty much the way that my family buys it is there'll be a big bag that holds 3 bags of milk with inside it. So you take out 1 bag at a time, you put it in like a pitcher, and then you pour. And that's how it is. It's not in a carton. We do have cartons here. You can get milk in cartons, but it's usually better to get it in the bag.
Tony told me dinner is ready in 5 minutes.
Okay, we gotta wrap up in 5 minutes because food. That is a milk bag. That is a pitcher. That is pretty much in every Canadian fridge almost. And then there's the milk.
And you
cut the corner of the bag, yeah.
Yes, exactly. And I'm not gonna do it in my beer because that's not gonna be good, but
no.
You just cut the corner. It's actually, yeah, exactly.
And apparently I heard that it actually stays fresher longer in the bag versus in the carton.
Yes.
Take that as you will, people who saying it's gross. There are studies.
Yeah, it stays because the carton is mostly like in cardboard or whatever. So.
Yeah, versus like
you
plastic.
also have like plastic pins, but Tony is such a heavy milk drinker. When you buy, oh my god, Sunny, please don't jump.
Uh-oh.
Okay, she good. She good. She changed her mind. I was like, please do not jump, because she was about to jump on the little space where the big can of beer is.
Oh, she went for it. Oh, there she is. There's our baby girl.
I have two cats. But yeah. So it's also a little bit more affordable to get those bags of milk.
Yeah.
I think it costs. It's so pricey. I think it costs around like $7 to get 4 liters of milk. It's kind of weird because it's 4 liters, right?
Yeah, I think.
But there's 3 bags.
Yeah, it's like a weird amount.
I don't get it. It should be like 4 bags.
The reason
But
why I mention this is because in really big grocery stores here, I've seen, like, you can get different percentages of milk, whatever, that's normal. I've seen chocolate milk bags. I've been tempted one too many times. I keep telling Mike, I'm like, one day, because I like it that much, I'm gonna get horribly sick off of it. There's milk bags.
Damn!
Chalky milk
bags?
Sounds so bad. But I'm here for it, though. Here for it. So.
Yo, I want it so bad.
Yeah. I gotta convince Mike that we need this.
Studies my ass? That's just nope. Hey! Hey, you who fucking eats freaking pig blood?
Oh god.
No, you eat it. Don't come after my plastic bag milk when you freaking eat and you cook blood. Do I? Wait, what? Wait, isn't not what, like...
Like the pudding? That
yeah,
pudding
the pudding
that you guys have?
The black pudding.
That's some gnarly nonsense right there. I don't know about that. Yeah. I don't like that.
You don't
That's
like
fair.
that?
I'd love to like, ew.
Do you go?
Alright, we both have our things we don't like. I can't. Ugh.
I was about to say something that is like super Canadian, but I forgot. Oh yes! Talking about like, you guys saw, like, we just like cut the little corner, right?
Yeah.
A guy, they showed their girlfriend like those bag of milk, and their girlfriend is like from France or whatever, right? And he's like, try opening this, and she doesn't understand.
Oh,
so you know what she does? She puts the bag in the pitcher like she's supposed to, right? When instead of just cutting the corner,
she cuts the entire
thing.
The
whole bag.
Yeah.
And she's trying to pour milk.
Oh. Mendelin, it's actually really funny that you mentioned that. I didn't have this at my schools, but I have seen mini milk bags. They're like little squares. They almost look like a bean bag. And people like stick like a straw in them, like you would like a Capri Sun or whatever. I've never seen that personally, but I've seen it online.
I never seen that either.
Mike has seen that in person. Mike has also had it, yeah.
Yeah, but Mike worked at a Club Buster.
Blockbuster?
Blockbuster, yes.
Yes.
Mike has seen stuff we will never see. Did you? Oh my god! Talking about, Erin sent me this before the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the video that I shared to you, the TikTok about the thing called Anana?
No, but I remember that. I did watch it.
This is so fucking cursed, dude.
It is. It's the strangest thing, but it was really good. It was some top grade nonsense, but I liked it.
Oh my god! And the thing that I'm the most pissed about is that apparently they would say "Je suis Anana."
Yeah.
Because they were trying to teach you guys French, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not even fucking correct.
Oh no, is that not my name? Is that not what it...
No.
je m'appelle, right?
Je m'appelle Anana.
What's
Or
je suis?
if you want to describe a nanana, you would say je suis un nanana, not je suis Anana.
Oh,
You would
I
say je
am.
m'appelle Anana.
Okay.
I am pineapple. It doesn't make any sense. So
No,
either
that
you
doesn't.
say je suis un ananas, so I am a pineapple,
Yeah.
or je m'appelle Anana.
Yeah.
My name is Anana.
That's funny. I had never twigged that before. I saw it. I honestly, for the longest time, thought that show was like a fever dream from when I was a kid. Like, I didn't know how to describe it to anyone.
After that, I wonder why non-French Canadian cannot speak fucking French. They can't even fucking teach it.
Yep. It's a mood.
I'm throwing everything. You scared now? Aiden, do you... Wait, maybe she cannot share clips. Stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna get the thing over Discord. I have to share it with you.
Yeah,
Apparently,
please go watch it. It's something.
they can't even fucking teach it.
Peaches.
Yo. After food, are you down for a tipsy VC? Always. Crystal?
I'm gonna have to see. I need to get food sorted. I am so hungry.
Yeah, but Mike can do it.
It's true. But we haven't cooked together in so long.
Oh, go cook. Oh, I love cooking with Tony. So I totally
know,
get it.
it's
Go
fun.
cook with him. It's so fun. It is
Yeah.
really, really fun. Like, I don't have the opportunity a lot of time to cook with Tony because, you know, now he works and stuff. But when we cook together, I don't know. I think it's fun.
It is. It absolutely is, yeah. Is this, because I know your pizza's ready now, is this where we're gonna be wrapping up for the evening?
Are we ready to wrap up? I don't know. I'm good.
I'm just starving.
Okay, Tony is telling me that he's cutting me a piece of pizza.
What type of pizza,
Okay?
though?
Okay.
Can I judge what type of pizza?
What kind of pizza did we bought? Pepperoni, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Giuseppe?
Oh, c'est-
Oh my god. Ta gueule. What was it? Pepperoni? He comes to me and he's like, Giuseppe. So I mimic him. And he's like, don't do that. That's racist. I'm like, shut up.
Oh, dear.
My goodness. My husband is everything. What pizza? Pepperoni.
Here's some
Pepperoni.
homemade dough, though, Mentalin? Okay, I need to come over. I'll be on my way. I think I'm just craving
What's-
bread. I just
What
want, like,
state
bread.
do you live in? Is it close to Canada?
Can we, like, come on down
Yeah.
quickly?
We're gonna find a way even though Greyhound is not a thing anymore.
No, we'll be down there. Well, it just save us some, alright? We'll have
What
leftovers.
is your state again? I don't remember your state.
I
But
don't
it's
know if she wants to say it.
Oh, okay,
on stream,
okay, it's
but
okay.
yeah.
It's perfect. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I got it. But it's not close to Canada. Fuck.
It's alright. Take a plane.
I
go
should
down there.
have asked if you could say the name of your state. I am sorry. Please accept my apology. Dear Madeline that I love, even though you break your freaking spaghetti.
Oh no. Oh jeez.
It's okay, she loves me. I can say that. Wait, can I? Can I say this? Are you okay with this?
Wait, getting consent and asking is always a good idea. Just lessons in life, you know?
Oh my god. So many. Therefore, breaking past, I said what I said.
Oh god, guys. Don't start. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Shots fired.
There have been.
Cheers.
Cheers. I don't have anything to. Oh man.
You can cheers, Mike.
Actually, I have.
Ah, there we go.
Eh.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Fill
Just water and it's empty, so like I'm running on nothing.
it with the vodka thing that you got.
Oh god. We'll see. We'll see. Is there a Comfy Couch Chat Discord? There is not at the moment, no.
No, I don't believe we're gonna do it. Wait, is it in the plans? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Should it be?
We could
Because
talk
in the end of
about
the
it.
day, I guess we could talk about it, but in the end of the day, it's just gonna be a Discord of like my community and your community, so we're better off with both of our Discord?
Yeah.
Separate?
We'll think
Who
on
wants
it.
a Discord?
You guys cool with that?
Do it?
I mean, Andrew's saying to go, so we know him already.
Me?
Another Discord I'll rarely post in mood, same.
My god, the plane that just passed by was so loud. Okay, we gotta think about it.
We'll think about it, yeah.
We'll think about it. More things lurking. Alright, are we wrapping?
I think we're good, yeah. I think we're ready to
Yeah, it
up
was
here.
fun!
Yeah.
We went on a lot of tangents, but
We got the
we
point
managed
across.
to stay on the topic.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was wondering just before we go,
Mhm.
what do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer that we have a topic or we just talk. about talk?
Yeah. Because I feel like every now and then we probably should
Because
have
we
a
always
topic. Because
Yeah,
like
we always
Halloween or
gonna go on
seasonal
a tangent.
episodes. Yeah.
Yeah. You like
Both.
both? I like starting with a topic, but allowing conversations to go wherever it goes. Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what
Perfect.
we're going on about.
Yeah. Yeah. Both. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I like this. I like this.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to find more topic.
Yeah, we have like a little brainstorming.
And
And if
that's
you
it.
guys have any suggestions, by the way, just like
Mhm.
DM either one of us.
Yeah.
And-
Or we have a Twitter. We do have a Twitter. We have a
Twitter.
YouTube channel. You can leave comments.
If you want. No
Yeah,
pressure.
if you want. Please
Um,
don't try to be hateful. Please be nice. Tell me if you like my hair or not. That will help me in my self-confidence.
Mood.
And say if you like Crystal's hair as well. Wait, streamers. Are we streamers? Is he
I hope
talking
so.
about us? Can
Can
I request something?
Here we are, just both staring at chat, being like, what? Thank you.
And I read Crystal also asked.
Andrew. All right, we're gonna change it. We'll change it. Thank you, Andrew.
No, please, can we keep it as the cup disc?
Oh God! All right, you know we'll think on that one too. We will think on that one too and decide if we want to keep that or not.
This yes, excuse me. I know, best ideas ever, coming from a great brain, amazing brain. Don't you agree? Don't you like cum? No, please, and don't.
Oh, we almost got off scot-free and then we had to go with this. All right, it's time. We're gonna wrap up here. That's the end. I hope everyone in here enjoyed this train wreck.
I only got one strike today, which is
One
great.
strike right at the very end.
It's not my fault. It is his fault.
And yeah, we're gonna throw Andrew under the bus for that one.
Mhm.
And we will be back on the 17th of September, you guys. Not next week, week after. Midway through September, we'll see how everyone is doing then. We'll see how our September is treating us. Hopefully it turns out to be a good month. And yeah. Should we do
Thank
like
you
a
so
little
much.
like outro thing?
Yeah,
Like, shout
what
out
is
your
the
own
outro?
channel, maybe? Like, who are you? What do you do? What's your channel called? Stuff like that. Since we're not on our own channels, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, really, right. Okay. Hi, my name is Rosie. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. If you like shit, I guess I have a Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Roszipou. I also have a YouTube channel where I do mostly my hard stuff that you can find at Roszipou. And it's... Oh my god, can I spell letters in English?
There you go.
I can spell.
Heck yeah.
Shout the shot.
I'm unmodding myself. Oh, I love it.
God.
I absolutely love it.
Shots. Again, you did it again. They were playing at.
Second strike for Andrew. We're giving people strikes in chat now, by the way. Loki thought it was just
you guys
Rosie,
are gonna
but
have
no.
Strike. Crystal never got a strike. I'm jealous.
I'm so quiet usually, so.
What should I do to make you have a strike?
Start talking about characters who I love, maybe. Just saying. Have a fangirl podcast where it's literally just the characters who I love.
You know what? That could be the topic for next week. Fangirling.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm here for it.
Tifa's boobs. You like boobs, right?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely no thought to that, just yes.
Yes. What a way to end. What are your socials, Madame Crystal?
Alright, so if you guys don't know me, I'm sorry ahead of time, you're knowing me now. My name is Crystal. I run the Twitch and YouTube channel by the name of SimplyPressStart. I'm usually family friendly, we're not on here, and I play a lot of Nintendo wholesome games. That's kind of my spiel. I also have a Twitter where you can follow me for usually going live tweets because I'm shy and I don't want to bother people with my nonsense. So that is simply_press. And yeah. That's me. That's who I am.
I love that story, and yes!
Yes. Exactly, this is SimplyPressStart, yeah. I can't say the rest of it because I feel really embarrassed saying it.
Piss.
SimplyPressStart.
SimplyPressStart once gave me this samples as pesting start.
I hope that you guys have an absolutely amazing rest of your Friday. Enjoy it. Have a good weekend. Rosie, when are you next live on your channel?
Tomorrow, actually, me and Random are going to do a shiny Pokemon tier list.
Ooh.
We're gonna be debating of all the Pokemon shininess. See who is ugly, see who is monstrous, and who is pretty and pink. And we're gonna do it all together. We're gonna have like a master tier list, and I'm also gonna make my own tier list with like my own likings and stuff. So be there 12 p.m. ESC at twitch.tv/Roszipou.
Yeah.
And when are you streaming next, Crystal?
Tuesday. I'm taking the weekend off. I'm gonna be off stream. I'm gonna be offline.
It's gonna be offline.
I'm gonna I don't usually take breaks, but I'm taking a break, and I'll be back
a break.
Tuesday morning.
Take that break.
I'm looking forward to it. I'll be live Tuesday
yes.
morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, playing My Time with Portia. Actually, probably, hopefully. So yeah, I hope to see you guys there. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and yeah, I think I'll see you guys next time. Have a good rest of your day, everyone.
Yes. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. I gotta hit the button manually.
Okay. Bye.
Over here.